How is everyone doing this evening?
Doing good.
Doing fairly well.
Doing fairly well? Doing alright?
Doing great.
You okay?
I'm okay, just
Excellent.
dealing
Excellent.
with
I look forward to ruining
lot
your
of-
evenings.
got like a heavy downpour.
I mean, are you gonna throw literally 4 vampires on me all at once? Because that's about the only thing that's gonna ruin my evening. It's the first thing that's ever ruined my evening.
You
And
mean
yes,
again?
I mean again.
Yeah, okay.
It's
Yes,
okay.
I
He'll
mean
just,
again.
it's okay. He'll just stick a door in
Because
your
if
way.
you
that
do
you
that yet again,
Next
I will
time it's going
die
to be
this
4
time.
vampires with all holding brooms.
I would have to. I think any individual would have to roll a sanity check on that. Not only because of Krotos' slightly enamored fear of brooms, but also because there's 4 vampires holding brooms. That is.
They just want to sweep you away.
You're likely to want to know, huh? Why are there 4 vampires holding brooms? That's new.
Alright, Merlin. But we almost have a full complement. We do have an Ia. We do have a CakelessYoshi. She's just invisible this evening.
My laptop
Invisibility
died.
on herself.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see if we can do something about that. Regardless, this is we have one more on the way. Ah, bloody! And then everything went black. Certain scenarios in Windows where you click the wrong thing, everything disappears. I hate that. I hate it when everything that you're working with disappears.
Yes.
It's great, isn't it? It's the best feeling. I don't know another feeling to recommend more than that one. Beyond.
I love that feeling when you think you're gonna roll and then your laptop just decides to die on you and not turn back on.
It does happen.
I know what I'm doing with my next paycheck. I'm going shopping for a computer.
So welcome everybody. I can't talk. Try it again. Welcome back. Take 3. Welcome everybody to D&D. This is Curse of Strahd. One of the lovely things about Curse of Strahd is that it's a pre-written module, and anything that happens to the players, I can't be held responsible for. The fact that they wandered into a nest of vampires last week, totally not my fault.
And the fact that they all decided to gang up on me all at once.
You were the first one in, and therefore you were the first one tasted.
Yeah.
They
All
just
4 at
thought they
once.
saw good.
They closed the door behind me, and because that was not at all.
It's
You're
proper
right.
etiquette to
That
shut the
was-
door.
Well, maybe they just wanted you to join in on their fun.
They
You
got
know,
a
if they made me a vampire, I'd have been happy because then I'd have gone on a psychotic killing rampage on all of you, and I'd have been happy.
Would have lasted. Not
Ended the
very
party. In one way, shape, or form,
Yeah,
would
one
have
way or
ended
another.
the party.
So welcome everybody. The party has arrived in the land of Ravenloft, where many bad things happen on a regular basis, and they have been escorting a young woman and her brother to safe haven in the nearby town of Vallaki. They've arrived in the town, but have not found any kind of safe haven. In fact, have found a church that is no longer being protected because the bones which sanctified it were stolen. And so they set out to recover them, managed to find them, but also managed to find a nest of vampires at the same time, almost killing Krotos, coming very close. And
Only down on the floor with like -7 health. No,
yeah, exactly.
Perfectly fine.
So, yeah, wonderful.
Wasn't even close.
To make matters more interesting, the person who is chasing this woman is Count Strahd von Zarovich, and he is a vampire of the highest order, and he seems to be kind of menacing them along the way as well. And on top of that, they now seem to have somebody following them. A strange merfolk-looking guy has opted in and is kind of following them around. So the last thing that we had when we ended the game session was they had come out of this house. They'd looked for all the vampires. The vampires disappeared. They weren't certain where they went, what happened to them. They went back inside to search. When they came out, dusk had fallen, and the house exploded into flame as a magical fireball went off in the darkened sky. And now they are standing outside this now kindled house.
So could Krotos assume that is atypical of all houses that have at least 4 or more vampires inside?
That they just
is that the house just explodes? Could he infer, due to the fact that this is the first time seeing it and it happened on the first time it ever happened?
I don't know. What do you think? What do you think?
I mean that'd be neat. We should head to the church real quick.
Okay, sure. You can do that. You got a house on fire behind you. That's fine.
Oh, sorry. You're right. I forgot to stick to the story. I'm going to dive head first into the burning building because, yeah.
You know there are shades of gray, right? There's areas in between. It's not one or the other.
It's not jump into the burning building or head straight back. There's other things I can do.
Noticeably, the roof is on fire, and it is catching. It is kind of, the wind is kind of blowing. There is a house. I don't know if you recall last week we discussed this. There's a house very nearby, and those flames are starting to lick in that direction. So you're starting to hear the sound of shouts and alarms coming from the streets as people are noticing this and getting the various city guards' attention.
All right. That I didn't know. All right. Is there a well, like, within 20 feet? 100 feet? 1,000 feet?
The well... Well, actually, give me an intelligence check, please.
Okay.
Are you asking this out loud? Or you...
Yeah, I guess Krotos will be, where's the well?
Where's this church we're supposed to go to? The
is...
guards will take care of the fire.
The church is over on the other side of town. Melandro, you do know that there is a well relatively nearby. Whether or not you choose to share that, entirely up to you. In character.
I think we should just go to the church, guys.
There's a house burning. It's gonna burn the other one.
They're gonna blame it on us if they see us to it.
If they see us stopping it, burn another house, I think they'll be a little lenient.
Yeah, let's just go.
You did not burn the house down.
Of course not. But the other house right next might catch fire if I don't stop it.
Sucks to be that house. Can we go to this church? Otherwise, I've lost my interest.
He's such an ass.
Yeah. Nah, I'm gonna, I guess if I didn't find a church, or a well, how hard is it to throw compacted dirt?
To throw compacted dirt?
If I, reach to the ground and shovel up some dirt with my hand and kind of form it to a ball and throw it at the fire.
Go ahead. You can do that. You can absolutely do
that. You sound like it's going to be very effective.
Do what you're going to do.
Well, I have no other way of stopping this fire, and...
Why are you so concerned
so Krotos
about
bends
this fire?
down, makes a dirt ball
ball
in his hands.
Ball of dirt, and I throw it.
Starts throwing it
at the fire. Do it. I need to roll acrobat or an athletics.
No, don't even
or
roll.
Strength or
no.
I thought we were far away from the house. I thought we were
Krotos
already
is throwing
walking.
dirt at the fire. It's not very effective.
I tell him where the well is because I see the guards running back and forth with buckets trying to take out the fire.
All right.
So you point out.
At that point,
he points out that the well is in the town square that you guys came from.
Oh my god, that's so far away. No, okay,
it's not that far away. Look at the map.
Yeah, we're here. there isn't the town square here.
It's like that's like
That's
thousand-
almost
that's less than
1,000 feet.
that's less than 1,000. Thank you for all the hosts, everybody.
So I see guards actively going back and forth, taking their
they're starting to-
1,000-foot. They're start. Yeah.
Now townspeople as well. You see a whole line of townspeople. Actually, they're starting to form a chain.
Yeah, they got
of people
this.
that are
I'm not
literally
really
running the
backing-
buckets from the well to the house. I would
Let's
like.
get in line.
Are you gonna get in line?
Well, I know I am to try to help.
Okay. Anybody else?
Who's holding the bones?
Merlin.
Merlin, who is like, I'm just gonna, or Gimpy is, I'm saying wherever the big guy's at. I don't think we should stick our necks out, but I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah. No, yeah. I'll tell EA we should go. They've got this. They've obviously handled things like this before. Don't want to get in their way, and the sooner we're out of here, the better. I want to help, but they're already handling it, so my impact's not going to be that great.
I probably like hear him say that like midway walking over to just kind of turn back around.
Yeah. All right. We'll head to the church then. I mean, they have it handled. There's no point in us sticking around because they probably will want to at least question us, and I'd rather be at the church before they do that. So, yeah, we'll all try to be a little silent.
All right. Everybody who is trying to be silent, please roll stealth. That's a 19. That's pretty good.
May we assume Gimpy probably has some 5 trillion billion
he did not
stealth
roll,
roll.
so I'm assuming he's good. It's a 23
Alright.
from Noah.
Yay!
Yeah,
Gimpy would probably be like, yeah, might as well.
Oh, I'll roll for her.
I got it.
Okay.
I've got her. I've got her sheet open.
Oh, I just didn't open it yet. I forgot about it.
No, it's fine. You know what? Let me. Unless I ask you to, if I need the help, I can generally take it.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
appreciate
works
that.
for me. Yeah, first.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
And Mr. Mr. Merman.
Does not care. Arm, like, walking just by. Yeah, don't care.
all right.
He just
Yeah,
trudging
no.
along
Okay.
behind us.
I mean, I guess I wouldn't actively try to lose him, but I would actively try to make it to where we're not like right next to him, so that they won't notice us right beside the guy who's not caring about walking. And we'll head to the inn or to the church.
I had nothing to do with this. I'm just walking.
Well, we're not hiding because of the fire. We're hiding because we have sacred bones on us. I mean, I'm not saying this out loud, but like that's one reason. Continue. Hey, yeah, we'll head right to the church.
All right. So as
Stop
you
it.
guys are kind of making your way through the back roads and the back alleys, trying to find your way, you get to the point where you're just about to kind of get off of the immediate line of sight of this house, and you hear a, "Hey, what are you guys doing? Get back here!" from behind you.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm fairly confident in our ability to continue walking.
You don't even look back. Is it anybody? What are you guys doing?
I'm not even looking back.
I
I don't
look
look
back.
back because
Yeah.
if you look back, they think they hear us. So I just
Yeah,
walk
no.
back. I didn't hear them.
Yeah,
Nope.
true.
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sticking to it. We're heading to
Are
the
you
church, so
walking
we're
or
gonna head to
running?
the church.
I'm continuing the same pace I was.
All right. Well, you guys
I'm
are
not.
hearing,
Yeah,
you guys are hearing footsteps coming up behind you towards you fairly quickly.
yeah. We'll go ahead and start running then.
All
Well,
right. And then the sound of blades being drawn. Stop it! Halt!
We'll
Get back
we'll
here!
keep running. We'll keep running.
Right,
Since are they following them or they follow? Because they're not
Well,
with me per
well,
se.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're probably going to be pointing.
Why
at
are we
us.
running?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Why I just see them start running, and I'm just. Keep
I see
walking.
Krotos run. I'm not running. I keep walking.
Exactly.
I'm
Well,
just.
I mean, if no one else starts to run, I might have like stepped to run, but then I just.
All right. We are
if
discussing
no one
this
else was
way
running.
too much. All right. If you guys are running, anybody who's running, please roll athletics. Are you running?
All right.
No,
All right.
I'm just strolling behind.
Luckily, that's my thing.
All right. So, Ia, you get caught up to, and you feel someone roughly taking your arm and whirling you around to face them. You see a guard. It's the same guard, one of the two guards who actually you guys spoke to earlier about making a disturbance and trashing the house. And says, "What the hell's going on? Did you start that? What is the matter?"
Did we start what, officer? Or sir?
You know what I am talking about. And then Krotos started running. Nobody else did, so Krotos is now seen. Noah is not able to be seen. Gimpy is not able to be seen. So he sees Krotos bolting. "Hey, you ugly big man, get back here!"
Wait, does he call me ugly big man?
Yes, he does.
No. When
You stop, you go back.
no, yes, no, I'm gonna go back.
Skids in his tracks, turns around. Are you
I'm
coming?
just off the side watching all this. This is
Yeah,
fun.
they're not bothering you at all. You're visible. You're plainly visible, but yeah. Krotos, are you actually coming at them? Are you coming at them, bro? Oh, okay. Krotos is IRL.
He's got some aggro.
Yeah, he's got real life aggro.
All right, there we go. Yeah, no. I mean, they called me ugly big man. I mean, like, there's a lot of things that they can say to Krotos, and he won't mind. But if you say ugly big man,
But calling him big, that's an insult.
Yeah, apparently.
No, I mean, I'm 7 foot tall. No, I hear big all the time. I hear ugly all the time. But if you call me ugly big man, Krotos will turn ship around, and he will smack up someone.
All right, so he's running in.
He might not smack up someone, but I mean, he's. What'd you call me?
He just called him a brute before, but
No, brute's fine. Like again, but second you ugly big. No, he dead now.
All right, so you're running.
He done fucked up now. I'm not running up. I'm like calmly like, you call me ugly.
can I just like casually walk between the two so I'm like a barrier, maybe?
You can kind of position yourself, but he's got you by the arm and he doesn't seem to be letting go. If you want to break free, you're gonna have to roll.
I'm not breaking.
No,
I'm just casual. I'm just
I'm gonna like walk right up to him and then kind of like pull. Can I like pull her out of his grip?
All right. Well, at this point, he's seeing you come up now, so he's actually pulling out a whistle and starting to blow on it. If you want to stop him, you can have the opportunity.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab the whistle and crush it in my hand.
Roll initiative. Everybody who is involved in this, please roll initiative.
Does that mean I would have to?
You're
you're
involved.
Okay.
You're involved.
Yeah.
You want to roll just in case I get into it?
Like if he wishes to actively engage.
If you want to.
Do I know the guard's name, Ben Chance?
Give me an intelligence check, please.
Cool. Definitely not.
What did you roll? Sorry, I'm not looking at the moment.
Nah, I rolled a 1. I don't know.
Oh, okay, you don't know shit.
He seems seems very familiar to you. No, man, no.
All right, so gotta roll initiative for them.
I guess I'll roll it, but I'm just gonna be watching for a while. All right, new character sheet, new thing. Where is the initiative on this one?
There should be a
Never mind.
word initiative at the top.
Got it.
What just happened? Map is going crazy.
Did you have it in the wrong view?
Well, what just happened? Hang on a sec. Map layer. Where my dude at? All right. Go. All right, so he is blowing the whistle. That is his action.
Wow. That's...
Yeah.
How?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, he rolled high. He rolled really high. All right, so the whistle is being blown. Iya.
Yeah, I'm not gonna...
Are you gonna do anything?
I'm not gonna try to break free. I'm just gonna try to take like maybe one step like in front of the dude so that I'm like somewhat in the way.
Okay, so just kind of positioning yourself between him and Krotos.
Yep.
All right, so that's at least providing cover for anything and not doing anything else. Noah, do you want to do anything or not?
I'm just gonna walk. They don't see me, so I'm just gonna walk so I'm like behind the guards.
Okay. You just position.
That's
How
it.
far away? There's only one of them. There's only one of them.
10 feet.
10 feet behind?
Well, it's only one
All
guard
right, you're
now,
getting
but...
that close. Go ahead and roll me another stealth. You're gonna stay there, especially because, well, actually, hang on. Roll a d4. This may not. I want to see if there's anything. If there's still something to hide behind, I will not make you. Oh yeah, okay. So you've actually got some kind of rain barrel or something that's nearby that you can get yourself right behind. So you're in that 10 feet, but you can still hide and not have to worry about rolling stealth again. Krotos.
Okay.
I mean, there's no point in taking and crushing the whistle now, so... Yeah, I'll just pull it to you, put it away, and like, what are you doing? We haven't done anything.
You are responsible for starting that fire.
Sure we are.
I would bet a
Sure,
month's
I
wages.
I happen to have a fireball that I can conjure from nowhere.
That
I'm
is
gonna
good
pull
to
it
know.
away.
All right, so you're grabbing Ia and you're pulling it away.
Wow, he believed me? That seemed very sarcastic.
The house just went up in flames.
I mean, I said that about as sarcastic.
You had no reason not to believe you.
Whatever. Alright. He's apparently the smartest
Hey.
guard in the world. Yeah, so what do I do to, like, pull you away from him?
I am going to need a...
I'm a giant barbarian, what? How do I
Let's just call this a straight-up strength check.
how do I conjure fireballs?
You didn't know what you are. And that's a 7.
He doesn't know what you are, yeah.
I'm 7 feet tall! With,
Krotos
like,
rolls a
no
7,
clothes.
the guard rolls a 5. So,
Wow.
I'm going to say that actually in a contest of strength, that's enough to keep a hold of her. He doesn't wrench her away from you in return, but you're still at an impasse. You're going to have to beat him by more than that in order to wrench her free.
So I'm monkey in the middle here.
Yes, so you're literally being pulled around by a couple. Well, Krotos is clearly stronger in this. He's got good footing.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, start of the turn. You are hearing clumping of feet on one of the roads. You think it's probably heading in your direction. So it's his turn again. He is going to try and do the same. He's going to try and wrench her away. So go ahead and roll another contest of strength. Or
If possible.
hang on, that's dumb. That's a really No, he's okay. First, he's going to say, "Sir, I'm going to have to ask you to stand down, or you will be arrested, brought up on charges for assaulting an officer in the process of doing his duties.
I've laid no hands on you. I'm trying to retrieve my friend.
You are
I don't know what you're
interfering
talking about.
with this arrest. What's more, you
And
are
what are you
also
arrest-
under arrest.
what are you
You will
arresting
just
for?
be compounding your
Oh!
charges."
Oh.
All right, fine.
I'm under
You
arrest.
start pulling, and he pulls back. He gets a 17. Again, not enough to wrench her away from you, but he still got her. And I'm not sure that's actually going to be part of his action. Sorry. Instead, he is going to try. He's going to pull out a baton. And menace you with it. Stand down. You will not like what happens next. You
Hey.
can come along peacefully and make this very easy.
Yeah, no, I just stop. Yeah, no, I stop actions.
I see nuts.
Q, I'm doing what I said. Since
Okay, all right.
when I see them start breaking where I can see them, I'm just gonna like accidentally walk in front of them and get in their way and be like, oh.
Oh, sorry. So you're like trying to cross on the
Yeah.
left instead, and then they move.
Yeah.
No, crossing on the right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Hey, there's a Merlin.
Eh.
Thanks, sir. Sorry if I wasn't clear. I did actually send like a whole list of dates and everything.
You did, but for some reason, I just kind of assumed we wouldn't play twice in 1 week. So yeah.
Word.
That's okay. I almost just went to bed, Stiv.
All right, so they've gotten themselves in trouble, FYI. The whole like house going up in fire has attracted, of course, people who are trying to put the fire out, and then includes the town guard. One of the guards who showed up was one of the two who had been talking to you earlier. He managed to spot a lot of you hide, and I guess not everybody was trying to hide. And so now he's trying to arrest guys. Although he does not see you, Gimpy. You are well hidden. You would,
Okay.
if you would like to be
Yeah, me and
entered
you
into
are
the
hidden.
initiative, please go ahead and roll it.
Do we have anybody down to roll anything, or we're just rolling and you're
No,
adding
just
it?
go ahead and roll and all
Okay.
I'm
Also-
stuck between Krotus and the guard. I'm monkey in the middle.
I like both of you. No, yeah, not doing anything.
All right.
Still between you two.
Okay.
Turn. All right. So that is the guard's action, basically threatening. And Gimpy, if you want to do something, the situation is this: he has Ia by the arm. Krotos tried to have Ia by the other arm. He tried to wrench her out. The guard didn't let go. And Noah is stealthed and hidden behind. The merfolk person you encountered earlier is going up to try and head off the oncoming guards that were summoned by the blowing of his whistle. So it's your turn. Don't do anything. He doesn't know you're there.
Damn.
And I'm not doing it hostilely. Like, yeah, you just see me kind of like arms up and behind my head, walking around whistling. Like I'm just gonna walk into him.
Playing it casual.
I don't know you people.
Essentially, yes, that's true.
Okay, and it is dark, correct?
It is dusk.
Ah.
So
Okay.
you guys are about here.
All right. All right. So here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to attempt to sneak up behind the guard. I'm going to pickpocket him, and then as I'm scampering away with his money, I will jingle it so that he's aware of me making my escape, and hopefully he will give chase, and I'll lose him in those trees.
All right, go ahead and roll a sleight of hand.
Alrighty.
As opposed by perception.
Yeah, I believe so. Okay.
Looks like it's versus straight up wisdom.
Okay.
All right.
Do I get advantage from the chaos or anything like that?
Yeah, his attention is divided. I'll give that to you.
Sweet.
All right, so
Yeah.
he does not seem to notice as you stealth up, sneak up, slowly pull on that purse string, that belt loop, and catch the bag as it falls.
Alright, so I want to get a decent enough distance away that I will easily make it into the trees before he would catch me.
Into what tree?
There are a bunch of trees over by where that, yeah, exactly.
Okay, that is in the opposite direction that the party is likely to go. FYI.
Understood.
Okay.
But it's the best chance I've got, it seems.
Okay. All right. So you head over to the trees, and I think.
So, yes, I'll be jingling the coin purse as I'm getting to the trees.
All right. Are you gonna say anything?
I'm making it obvious that it's his because it'll be clearly visible as I'm running, but I will laugh as childlike as I possibly can if needed, if he doesn't notice just from the coins jingling.
Roll deception, please.
So he doesn't notice from the coins?
No, I just want to know.
Okay.
How childlike you are.
Yeah. Here we go.
I mean, I mistaken him for a man-child. He's pretty child.
I am pretty childlike, and I do have a cloak, but the voice, I don't know how well this is gonna go, so
Yeah,
I'm
that's
trying
by
to avoid it
deception.
unless.
Oh,
Yep. I'm
that's a
trying
6.
to avoid it unless I absolutely have to.
Okay. All right. So, he hears. He hears it.
Good.
And starts kind of feeling, looking around. Hey, what are you
Okay.
doing? Get back here! And
Scampering.
yeah, he rolls low and decides. Yeah, his anger is clearly getting the best of him. You guys that are nearby, you can see him turn bright red, just with rage. And he will. It's not his turn. Are you guys gonna let him do stuff, or are we gonna keep initiative up?
Yeah, I already stopped doing anything.
Okay, you back down. E, are you backing down?
I'm gonna wait to see what he
wasn't
does.
doing
I want
anything
to
in
do
the
something after
beginning.
he does something.
All right. Well,
I was just trying to keep Krotos from squishing him.
No, you can do that, but you'll have to change your you'll have to be after him.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and get to his turn, and then you will see that he is going to literally take a strike at Ia and roll a natural 20.
What?
Wait, what?
Yeah. He takes a swipe at Ia with his baton, rolls a natural 20. This is gonna be 7. No, it's a crit.
Does that mean he let go?
Oh hell no! I'm freezing his ass.
Hang on. Let me describe what's
Crap.
going on here. That is going to be that is 9 damage. So he literally takes his baton and whap right upside the head, and you got stars in front of your eye. You're having trouble actually focusing. He lets go, starts bolting after Gimpy. Is anybody going to do anything? Is anybody going?
You hit a girl.
I'm gonna spend
Police brutality.
Okay, so hang on.
Girl
Hang on.
or
Stop. Sorry,
I'm
sorry.
going after him.
Sorry, I'm apologizing. I apologize. First, Protoss and Ia have a chance for an attack of opportunity. Do you wish to take it, either of you? It has to be a melee attack.
Hell yeah, I'm taking it.
Why?
Are you
no, I would,
sure?
I'm gonna pull her back. Well, one, she's disoriented, so I doubt she'd have a successful attempt. But two, no, I'm just gonna pull her back.
She technically beats you in the order, so it's up
Well,
to her.
okay. Alright.
I
can't
just
stop
gave
her.
you a chance to escape. Come on now.
Yeah, what are you doing? You can see that Krotos is about to try and stop you, but you have the jump. So.
I'll just stay put.
All
I'm
right.
angry. I'm gonna stay put.
All right, so the rest of you.
Don't stay put. Get the hell out of there.
So now it's Noah's turn. Noah, are you doing anything?
Yeah, I want to use 2 key points and cast darkness on him.
On him? So it's
everybody
a
else
15-foot radius. It comes from him. There's no saving throw.
Just target his belt or something.
Yeah, or his helmet. Yep. Okay. You see
fun.
this black globe appear around where he was at, rather large. I'm assuming you're waiting until he gets about 15. And
Yes. I'm sure he can run more than 15 in his turn.
you hear "What the shit?" as he falls and trips on something. Yeah, he's gonna have an interesting time. So, at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and break initiative, assuming that everybody is going to run.
Yep.
Well, apparently running attracted too much attention, so I'll just calmly walk.
Okay.
Well, we need to run to the next block over first.
Won't they hear us if we run? Shouldn't we try to stealth and just leave?
Make enough noise. I think y'all
A
can. do
lot
it.
of you, that's fine. A lot of you can get to the town square. The guards that the merfolk was getting in the way of will eventually make their way past him. One of them will actually probably take a swipe at you as well, but you see it coming. Don't touch the merfolk. And so they run past, and by the time they get there, Gimpy, you can.
Sure.
So you all can make your way back to the church, and I assume, Prior, that your character will meet them there?
Yeah, I know the lay of the town, sort of,
Yeah,
so why not? I'll stroll up.
Okay. All right, so you'll all meet outside the entrance to the church.
I was actually hoping before Krotos to be able to pull EO away.
What?
That's what I was. Yeah, if you pulled EO away, I was going to do that sooner.
That's all right. It all worked out. All right, so you all arrive at the church. As you step inside, you can see the father who had originally asked you about these bones in the first place. Of course, he is still tending the church, cleaning up a bit, and also the 2 assistants. The young boy, Yeska, the altar boy, and the village, the one who he is sullenly sitting in it, awaiting whatever is happening. And as you step in, you can see that the Father Petrovich, that's his name, Father Petrovich, he's not just seeing to his duties, he's actually talking to. And as you walk inside and look, you can actually talking to a man who had been responsible for stealing them. Henrik is a mess. He is visibly shaking. He looks like he's shaking so hard he's going to fall apart. Especially considering how old he is. And the father is trying to ask him questions, and all that he can respond with mumbling. See, the father is exasperated, even with his patience.
What happened?
What happened to him? We rolled. That's a natural 20 on an insight. You don't think that anything actually happened? You think he's just scared out of his ever-loving?
Now, what happened to him is that we happened to him.
Well, a lot more than us. I think all the damn vampires have terrorized him a lot more than we have.
Yeah, we technically didn't help it much, though.
You kind of.
I'd say we did.
All of you kind of.
We saved him.
Stirred up the hornet's nest that was literally under his roof. So.
Yeah.
So it was his house.
Yeah.
You can rebuild.
Yeah, at least he's no longer got a house full of vampires.
Or a house.
Are you guys going up to him and saying this, or what?
Nope.
No, we're...
I'm gonna let the priest calm down for a little bit, and then I'll attempt to talk to him at that point.
I was gonna take the bones from you, Gimpy.
Okay.
If you didn't resist, if you did, I would stop.
I'll pull them out of strange hiding places.
And
Noah's gonna walk on the edge of the inside the church, sit down on a pew, and just meditate for an hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna walk over to Yanovich and say hi.
To who?
The boy.
Oh, Jeska, the young boy?
Jeska.
Yes. Yeah. And Henrik is quite old. He's got white hair. He already had white hair, but he didn't. He probably would by now.
Old man, stop shaking before you break a bone. Relax.
He just kind of glances up. Yeah.
he sees the merfolk man, and he sees Krotos, and he sees Ian, and he sees Noah. He probably doesn't see Gimpy.
No, but he knows he's there, and
he knows he's there.
The guy's probably about 2 seconds away from messing himself.
There's actually a smell coming from where he's sitting.
No, I remember you actually mentioned that he did, like way back when. Yeah, he's probably amazing.
Yep.
What type of church is this? Like to who or?
This is a Church of the Morning Lord.
Acceptable deity, I guess.
So with an 18, I'll probably have to tell you quite a bit off stream, but you know that this is one of the two major religions here, generally the more acceptable one.
And the father, forgot his name already. Sorry, I'm getting used to all their names. I wouldn't know it. Do I recognize him as like a respectable man of the faith, or so? No qualms with him.
He's an actual man of actual faith. Yes.
All right.
Doesn't happen.
Tell him he's got
all the time.
Okay. Tell him got a nice little temple here. I'm just gonna just start walking around and just seeing what happens.
Okay.
Well,
there's two other people actually who are here who I failed to mention, and you would notice these people. Everybody else knows who these are, but you would see prior that there are a relatively young man and woman who are also here, who appear to be probably praying and eating quietly in a corner. As much, not so much praying as just being respectful to the church, talking to each other after them. The woman is beautiful. Certainly one of the most beautiful women you've ever seen in all your time here. And the man who's speaking with her is speaking with her with the casual familiarity that you can only see with brothers as they speak to sisters.
Is she wearing any jewelry, like a necklace or anything?
She is actually now wearing some kind of a choker, a cloth choker. The rest of you wasn't wearing that before.
Hot.
And I need a D4. Not prior. One.
Natural one.
Okay. Alrighty. There we go. That's what you all see. So after a few moments, the father will actually stop talking with Henrik. You actually think it's more likely what you're seeing that he's actually giving up trying to speak to him. Walk away.
I'll ask the father, so what do you think the chances are that he's going to tell the town guard that it wasn't us who lit his house on fire?
It sounds like you have a lot to tell me about what has happened.
Yeah, so we went to his place. He had a bunch of vampires there. They didn't want us to get the...
He is the one. Oh,
yeah.
I'm sorry. He would have known that. All right, sorry. Go ahead.
So a bunch of vampires there. They didn't want us to get the bones for some reason, so we had to fight them. We killed one. The rest ran away. We got the bones. Started to leave when we couldn't find the rest of the vampires, and then some crazy flying guy threw a fireball at his house and blew it up.
Firstly,
in case he doesn't believe the whole vampire thing, I would be right next to him, probably with at least 5 different bite marks all over my shoulder and neck.
Oh
neck
yeah,
area,
could you do something about
bloodied,
that?
Yeah,
bloodied up. I look like
light.
I look like a broken man, but I'm standing tall proudly.
There's some seaweed wraps that healed you a little, but yes, you look
They
pathetic.
were
I
using
agree.
Protoss as a chew toy, so, you know.
Yeah.
Could probably use a little extra help there.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, we got your bones back.
Yes,
There's
I was
plus.
about to ask if you had. That is good. You
I
see this
shake them
visible
and- I
burden
shake-
come off his shoulder.
I shake them in my hand. Ah, right here.
So I'll describe the flying guy and say, you know, this is not the first time that this guy has tried to kill us or get us in trouble of some sort. You know who this guy is? I mean, I have a bad feeling that I do know who this guy is, but I figured I should get some confirmation.
Mr. Henrik.
No. The flying guy I was describing.
Ah. Have my suspicions. I cannot say
Alright.
for certain, but man, you are describing things he has done. These can only be done by the Lord.
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
He is an
Alright.
accomplished. I understand.
But fly out in dusk? I mean, it's not full daylight to say, but dusk, I can't imagine is too comfortable.
Dusk here is not the same as dusk where you. When the sun goes down, there is power in that darkness. That power in the fact that the sun is past.
And then there's the whole evil badass factor that you gotta, you know, throw into the equation.
The fact that he has seemed to venture out so close to dusk, just to be a part of whatever you. You have captured his attention.
So, do you have any advice on how to uncapture his attention? Just asking.
Be boring.
I
Oh,
am good
that's
at boring.
actually
I can totally do boring. I am going to do my best.
Y'all can't never do boring.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I guess
In
we
the
could
short
live a
amount of
piece.
time I've
The bones, please.
Yes. Oh, I look to them. This'll so when you do what you need to do with these, then this will be a sanctuary that we can go to, and we
Yeah,
won't
except it's not going to be a
perish.
sanctuary from the town guard.
Oh, right, town guards are fine. There's a priest right there who can heal me if need be.
I don't think we
There's-
should be killing the town guard, though.
No, of course not.
Yeah, no, I think we should probably leave as quickly as possible.
There's a sanctuary right here. I don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
but we were looking for a sanctuary for our friends specifically. We were going to move on.
Yeah.
There's some wine that needs saving, I've heard.
Oh yeah,
This
yeah,
is
there's
important.
that.
Not prior. They are talking about. They're noticing you guys, and they're basically saying something.
What trick would that be? As I'm just like walking by, looking around.
Whether now we will have sanctuary from the vampire.
The vampire. Oh, okay. Yeah, that guy.
Yes, that guy.
He's a dick.
All right, so he takes the bones. Please wait here. He will go ahead and you'll see him go into one of the side rooms. And what are you guys gonna do?
I mean, at this point, I'm probably holding back a bit of blood, like leaking from some part of my body. I'll just calmly sit there and just.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like
Wait,
gently
die.
push. I'm gonna gently push Krotos into a seat.
No,
Tell him to
Noah
stay
just
there.
continues doing his meditations.
Okay.
No, you don't have to push me into a seat. I stand there. I just stand there.
All right.
I'm going to stash my cloak, make sure that the guard's pouch is not visible. If he shows
Yeah,
up,
we
by
should
the
figure out
way,
how much that is.
well, if he shows up, I'm actually planning on sneaking behind him and tying it back in place. So if he accuses us of stealing his purse, it'll be right there.
All right, well, you go
Just
ahead
make sure you replace all the coins with copper so that.
Ah,
You actually should have did that when we left because he had darkness around him.
I was going to, but we moved on so quickly. I decided just to hold on to it for later.
It'll make it funnier for later.
It seemed pretty funny. It'd be a lot harder to pull off, but yeah, we'd moved on.
No, we should.
It's all good.
All right, so
genuinely.
in the pouch is 5 gold, 9 silver.
Okay.
Yeah, just put
Just FYI.
14 copper pieces in there. It'll weigh right about the same.
Yeah.
You'd have to open it to find out.
So, with them talking about that guy, I'll say, why are you concerned? I mean, he doesn't care about the measly cattle that live in his towns.
Yeah, it's only if he shows up before we're able to move on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but why?
Otherwise,
I guess
happy
y'all did
put
something to
his
get
money.
his attention.
Yeah, otherwise I'm happy to put his money towards better uses.
Exactly. He lost it. You found it. In a sense. You found it on his belt. He lost it off his belt. It's yours.
Well,
Right.
finders keepers.
We'll
After
see.
about 10 minutes, you will all feel something different. Be a sudden, kind of a very quiet bass note, a slight pulse in the, and a peace will descend upon at least part of your feel a little bit of ease and feel as if this place is once again restored where I am. And the clump coming from one of the side rooms that the priest disappeared into, dirty hands, dusting them off. Job done.
We should lock that door now.
There are only a few who know of the bones' existence. The fact that you have brought them back to me tells me that you're not likely to come in and take them.
No, I wasn't talking about us. I was, talking about some of them.
From future people that might accidentally hear about it.
We, over me, have had a conversation, have come to an understanding. He will not.
Alright.
I am more concerned. Looks over at the kind of gibbering Henrik. Well, maybe I shouldn't be quite so concerned. Look like he'll be talking to anyone much.
Not for a while.
Yeah, might want to just give him some space.
Oh, believe me, we'll be getting lots of space.
So, is there anywhere that maybe you can hide us for the night, so our big friend here can get some healing time, and then we can get out of here in, daylight when there's not lots of vampires looking for us?
Hiding. How well
Yeah.
hidden do you need to be?
Oh, just in
We have
case
done
the... Yeah, I mean, whatever. As long as the guard won't find us, because, they seem to think that we burned down that dude's house, even though, we didn't.
Well,
No.
not to sound as though we wish to cause a new problem, but we could stay in the room where you have the bones buried.
I suppose. As long as it's hidden.
It would be the most secure. Yes. Come. I'll show you.
Think you could maybe, help those holes fill in on Krotos there as well?
Yes, I believe I could help. Like he's already been tended to somewhat.
Eh,
Yeah, that dude over there slapped some plants on it. I don't know. It made him squeal a little bit, but I
no,
guess
it
it's
didn't.
helping.
No, it did not. I rolled like a max con.
I am fully aware of what you rolled. That doesn't change what Gimpy said.
So he looks over at you, Mr. Merlin, and kind of goes up and down. I might have seen you around. And
You might have seen me around.
Despite
kind of memorable looking.
Yes. Despite appearances, there is something about you.
There's something about all of us, but yes. And it felt nice to have my gills tingle with the sanctuary restored, so thank you. I don't like this.
I kind of lean over to Noah. Are they flirting with each other? What's going on here?
I think they are.
Okay.
Is there anything I can do to help while
it's a man crush.
That lot goes and hides?
Probably.
No. However, I might be able to help you. That.
Oh, whoa.
The thing on my
yes. That's what I was referring to.
Yeah.
Wait, did I miss something? Is he wounded in any way?
So, you guys are now noticing.
Pull up a picture.
Yeah. Let me.
Well, if I'd noticed him wounded in any way, I'd have felt terrible that he wasted healing on me.
Sorry,
Not
Noah.
wounded per se.
Uh,
There we go. Here's a picture of him.
Oh, he's got looks like a starfish. Just
Yeah, at first you guys thought it was
What?
some sort of like tattoo or body covering, and now as you're looking closer at that the priest has drawn attention to it, that is an actual starfish.
it's just on him.
Oh.
It appears to be
Are those vampire
somewhat
teeth?
beneath his skin. Like
I
it's
thought it was
actually
some crazy
digging.
decoration.
Yeah, no, you thought it was at first, and now you're more
Uh,
involved.
I stay
Well,
out.
that can
I
be very
don't. I
comfortable.
don't hide away. If you need if brute strength is required, that looks
Brute strength would
Interesting.
kill me. So
Ah.
no, thank you.
I sense that there's an interesting story behind this.
Yes.
I woke up with it attached to me long ago. Any attempt to meddle with it, pry with it, it only reflects the efforts onto me and causes me severe pain.
he looks cuddly and friendly. What's his name?
Never thought to name it as yeah, it is just something that when I woke up on these lands was there and I could never remove.
Krotos.
We shall name it Bob.
Aw, Krotos.
You know, it's all right. I've
Yeah.
woken up to some strange sights sometimes myself after drinking a little too much, so I understand completely.
I have woken up in the woods after the Great Lord Cthulhu has demolished it.
Interesting name for a deity. Don't know who that is.
Anyway,
Yeah.
would you like me to try assisting with it?
Have at it. You surely will find the same results that I have.
All right. He starts casting. If you want you to try and identify, you can roll religion.
Groovy. Getting used to this character sheet still. So where's the specific? Oh, there it is. Never mind. Found it. If I can convince myself.
10. That's not enough.
+4 for
guidance.
guidance.
+4. No, actually, that will be special. Bye.
Also,
yeah.
thank you, my buddy Wanzer, for drawing the character.
Yay.
You're the best.
Okay, yes. With that, you can identify it. It's a lesser restoration. It's not
I
gonna.
bet it's gonna be super useful.
You've tried it. It's not gonna
He's
work.
He's probably tried better restoration
probably.
spells.
I allow him to go through the efforts of trying to help, and then I will thank him.
Oh, you'll do more than that, because when he finishes casting the spell, you take 7 points of necrotic damage.
Oh god.
That's what I figured.
And yeah. It's
like I said, any attempt to don't just not again. Thank you, but
My
now
apologies.
you've seen the results.
Yes,
it's all right.
Is it bound magically? That seemed to do a little more than a starfish might.
whatever you have there, it is a dark thing. That much I can.
I've heard of a bad case of crabs, but this one's a new one for me. No clue.
Cool. These expressions that the surface people use. Ugh.
All right,
so
you
with
can
that, I'll strap up and kind of cover it up.
Okay. All right, he'll lead you all down. This church is actually very similar to the layout of the previous church that you guys just spent quite a bit of time at. It's the same kind of offshoot, and then there's a trapdoor leading down into an undercroft. You can see freshly packed dirt under one of or in the middle of the room between all the columns. There's a number of candelabras here as well, giving off a faint light. This should be as hidden as I could offer. Hopefully
Well,
it'll be enough.
Krotos, sorry about your shopping trip that you wanted to go on.
I don't have gold anyways.
I don't either. That's unfortunate.
Of course you don't.
Not that you haven't stolen anyway.
I know full well he's lying. I know full well he's lying.
Through his eye teeth.
I know full well he's lying, but
I'm broke as well.
Play along with it for no particular reason. I imagine everyone has more gold than me. Just to point that out there.
I actually don't know how much gold I have.
How much do you have?
I don't know.
Do I need to pull up her character sheet? Oh,
I never actually had to buy anything.
Or where it goes on this character sheet.
Scroll down.
What, on the first page? Oh,
It's
there
by
it
the
is.
item.
You got 10 gold.
She has more gold than me.
I hadn't actually
do you
bought
have 10
anything.
gold? Because in
Yes.
that case, you still have more
Yeah,
gold.
nothing.
All
Alright,
well, what do you expect? I've lived in the woods all my life.
so,
Of course, I wouldn't have much.
anybody keeping watch? You guys gonna sleep?
While they get settled down, I'm going to venture out of the church on the grounds. And how far away is the nearest tavern? Or
So there's only
you know,
really one inn, and it's in the center of town. So it's about 2,000 feet.
Nah, too risky. All right, I'll just, for the time being, go sit on some of the steps outside and just, or even heck, I'm gonna lay down in the grass and just look up at the sky for a while.
I'll take first watch.
Okay.
All right.
I can take the second watch.
I think
Maybe
you need.
Krotos should just sleep through the night.
Yeah, Krotos, we got this.
Yeah,
Krotos.
Yeah.
we got this, Krotos. You get some rest. I'll take second watch.
Merfolk have to sleep, correct? Like,
Oh yeah, we have to sleep
Yeah.
8 hours normal.
yeah, okay.
Yeah. It's,
Are you just sleeping
Why
on the
I-
stars?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah,
well,
you
if
can
he's
find.
not helping with watch, then
Yeah, you can find a patch of ground. Outside. Patch of ground.
Cool beans.
just for the pure sake of numbers, if he's not helping with watch, then I have to help with watch,
No, you don't.
or else someone's
Split
not
it-
going to
just
sleep enough.
Split it.
Watching does not interrupt rest though. You're still resting. You're not doing anything. That's
Totally.
More or less. I just don't worry about it.
Yeah, most
Like-
of us are healed up to full anyway, so don't worry about it. Or at least I am. I don't know. I don't think
I'm
the others.
3 shy. I mean,
Okay, yeah.
So
Right.
while walking,
I'm just meditating
out,
for my key.
Okay.
I took a little bit of damage from the guard trying socking me in the head.
That's for Krotos while I'm leaving to go under the stars.
Alright, I have
Okay.
5 more health. That brings me to 10 HP from my current really, really, really terrible maximum. I'm back down to like caster level health. I feel
Yeah,
terrible.
you're sleeping. You'll get your max back up to normal again.
Is that how it works?
Yeah,
Is-
with the full
does it
rest,
just
you
come
get
back overnight?
all the way back up.
Mm-hmm.
54.
All right. So before you actually do any of that,
Alright.
who's
I'll
on
be
first
crippled.
watch?
I think Noah took the
Noah.
first one.
How many
Yeah.
watches are there? 3.
Yeah, I guess 3.
I know, I was taking second.
All right.
Oh, okay.
So Noah, you watch for your time, and I need you to roll perception, please. All right.
Oh,
Your time passes, and it's time to wake up Ia.
Okay.
I go wake up Ia.
All right.
Actually, can I? I have one luck point left. Can I use it?
And if you want.
Sure. I guess that's
You'll
true.
get it
You're
back.
resting after this, so yeah. Okay.
Okay, 12.
Woo.
All right. Your time is ended. Go to wake up Ia.
I'm gonna wake up Ia.
All right.
Messing with you.
All right. So Ia, you wake up and start your watch. Need you to roll perception.
Okay.
You have to do a Q.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, right. I don't have it open. I was actually
Oh,
was
she has
about
a
to like,
negative
oh wait,
1
no, no,
perception. Okay, 7. All right. So
And she's got dark vision in case there's anything in the
That's true.
shadows around us.
Yeah, I do have dark vision because I'm a tiefling.
yeah. Alrighty. So as you're watching, you'll hear a thump coming from outside. Mr. Not Prior, I need you to roll perception, please.
Groovy.
Something hit the wall that you hear above. 9.
These perception rolls.
Yep, you do not wake up.
It's beautiful
I know,
outside.
right? Yeah, it's just what could possibly go. And then yeah. You don't
I mean, but
Don't
Alright,
have
Ia, what are you
guidance
doing?
going. I'm asleep.
Yeah, what are you doing? You heard a thump coming from outside the building upstairs.
Well, I'm probably gonna walk towards it to kind of
You'd
investigate
have to
it a
go
little bit.
upstairs. You'd have to go upstairs to do down in the
we're like,
undercroft.
we're like in a room that's hidden off.
Yeah, you have to climb up the stairs, come up through the trapdoor.
You sure you don't want me to scout it?
I'm just gonna walk up to the door. That's it.
Okay. All right. You.
To see if I can
Oh, yeah.
hear anything.
During my roll, I also had an alert. Just to let you know, I forgot.
What is it?
I don't know if anything. I can't be surprised.
Okay, fair enough. All right. Yeah, as you are putting your ear to the door and listening, you hear now quite a few thump, 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 thump. Not as hard, but there's a lot more of them that are coming fast. Give me one more perception, please.
Can everyone else roll perception to see if they wake up?
That's an 8. Yeah, a lot of you can roll perception now, but it's going to be not very long. You'll still be kind of coming to kind of groggily as you start to hear shouts coming from upstairs. We're gonna say that Irena and Ismark are down with you. Noah
That
got a
roll.
natural 20. No, okay, Noah's up like a shot. You wake up directly from.
Oh hey,
Krotos is sleeping like a baby.
did the priest finish healing up Krotos?
No,
I thought he was gonna help with the healing on Krotos.
he was busy helping the merfolk. So nope, I'm
Hang on, no,
still as
he
dead
will
as I
have
was
done
earlier.
something. He will have done something.
Ah.
Please.
If it heals for a minimum of 10. Oh wow. That's yeah.
Yeah,
I feel helped.
I'm sure you.
No.
He has no wisdom? That's amazing.
That is pretty impressive for
Horrible.
apparently a very, very devout priest that he doesn't have wisdom.
That's the
I am
stat block.
very impressed. I am
I
very
love this
impressed
guy.
What's
with
the
that.
stat block?
That's because that
He-
makes sense.
Go ahead.
He's effectively done more damage to the party than help.
Hey, you know what? It doesn't make sense at all. Give him throw a +2 on that.
Alright.
He should have higher.
You mean
That didn't make sense.
You mean at least? You mean I'm at least in the 30s? I get to be at half of my maximum health.
All right.
You're in the same range as the rest
Half
of us.
health is better than no health.
Noah, you look up, you can see a swarm of bats are actually like slamming into the various walls and things of the building, and they're starting to. They're now funneling up through the belfry at the top and are making their way down into the church itself. You also, behind you, roll me a perception check, please. Said that. You might not know anything's there.
I mean, he totally knows.
No,
something's there.
I'm sorry, Mr.
Yeah,
Murphy.
no, I'm kidding.
Even with that nat 20 before?
Oh, we'll get to you.
Murphy, what do you want me to do?
I want you to roll perception, please.
One more time? Am I awake?
Yeah, with a 22, yeah, you're awake.
Alright, so guidance is going to be...
Nat 20
whatever.
on the perception. Alright, there is something sneaking up behind. There is very light of foot, the kind of unnatural, quiet step of the dead. You hear them coming from far enough off that you could potentially get in the church if you wanted to.
How many do I hear? Can I discern that?
Natural 20. Yeah, you hear 4.
Alright. Yeah, I'll take dash action into the church.
Alright, so you start bolting and you hear, "Ah!" and there's a whole bunch of now crashing and running as they all are now running towards you as well. Noah, you are up and you are able to move. Gimpy, you're starting to move. You're gonna be able to on the next. But Noah, you can actually get upstairs.
I'm going to move near the bones, actually. I'm going to protect the bones.
All right, you can protect the bones. You stay right there.
And I yell that out loud, too, to everybody. I'm protecting the bones. I don't know if we should just stay right here or not.
How loudly did you yell that?
Loud enough to wake up everybody.
As loud as I could.
Even Krotos. Everybody's awake. Even Ismark and
Loud
Arena,
as
they're
you
up
could,
as well.
loud as you could, so anyone else would hear as well.
Yep.
I figure they already know.
The room.
All right, so you now hear from upstairs, Noah. You hear a blood-curdling scream of a man being attacked by something, and you also are hearing the leathery of wings along with that. I can't do it very well. The squeaking of bats. There are a lot of bats out there.
My first concern is the bones.
Okay. So you're there. We'll come back to everybody else on the next one. Prior, you are bolting. You get to the door, but you know you're actually not going to make it because you got to get that door open. You're pulling it open, but they're about to reach you, and then all of a sudden, feet touch ground. And they start shriveling back, all of them. You can see there's smoke coming from their feet and their legs where they tried to walk on the ground here. As you kind of look back over your shoulder, you can see them pacing pensively, trying to find anything they can, but they know that the moment they step foot any further, they're going to pay for it with their undead existence.
I say, sucks to be you. I point to one of them. Sacred Flame it. For one radiant damage if it doesn't make a save. And then I open and go inside.
It does make the save.
Alright, so no damage. No damage.
It just kind of shrugs it off. Alright,
go inside, close the door.
You go inside, close the door. You can see massive swarm of bats. They are literally circling around the inside of this church. The entire upper area where this kind of vaulting ceiling is just covered with this tornado of bats flying around. And that's just the ones that are actually up in the air. There are numerous kind of flying down to the ground. It's literally like a funnel of these bats coming down, and they're all clamored around one individual you can see is being bitten to death. A million tiny pricks all at once. and you see Henrik there in the middle of all of it, bleeding and dying and screaming, and not long for this world.
So he's still alive, technically. So, or is he dead? Okay, so I will draw my shield, kind of protecting myself, kind of like having it over my head, run over to there and just try to swat as many of the bats away and try to grab Henrik and just start pulling him towards, well, I know where the downstairs is, so I'll, as much as I can to get both of us in that direction. What do you need me to do?
Okay, go ahead and, you know what, roll perception first.
Another one. Okay.
Or, no, I'm sorry, straight up wisdom. Straight up wisdom. All right, 16. The only way he's gonna survive is with magical healing in the next seconds, man.
All right, piece of. I'm in a house of the Morning Lord. Might as well be a good guy. He heals for 5.
Heals for 5. That will buy.
I yell to him like.
That will buy him a few seconds. That will buy him a little. All right, so go ahead. So what are you guys doing? What are the rest of you doing?
I mean, so there's no vampires like in
you
here.
don't. You guys don't know anything about vampires. I mean,
okay.
If you want,
I mean, sorry, but I mean, okay. So there's nothing like directly where we are now, right? But they're obviously outside. I guess it's kind of more what I
roll
meant.
perception to see if you even hear them. I mean, you'd probably recognize the sound, but
well, yeah, the sounds we were hearing was like the scream coming from
you got
Henrik.
so much to hear.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you don't hear.
I would just leave. Yeah, I would just walk out and see what's going on. I mean,
you are gonna head up. You're gonna head out.
My job. Meet shield away.
All right. So
in that case, I will go with him.
Well, I'll have to move out of the way because I'm at the door. But
I will open the door, and if you move or not is up to you.
If you need me, yell. I'm gonna stay with the bones just in case.
All right. Are you staying downstairs and with the bones, or are you heading up?
I'll head up. I have to help the brute somehow.
Okay.
I have a question, Q.
Yeah.
Did you have at least an hour of meditation before?
Yes.
Alright. So I just want to make sure if I got my key or not.
Yeah, no, you did. Alright, so let's do some initiative. Just from, not prior, Protoss. I wish you would tell them your bloody name so I can actually refer to you.
They haven't asked!
I had...
My players are the worst at not asking names. What the hell?
I know.
I asked his name when we were talking to the guards. I asked. I said, "Hi, how are you? Who are you?"
She did.
She did.
You didn't respond because you were too busy being.
That's
an
it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's all right. I was being an asshole that time. Sorry. Yes, she did. You're right.
Yeah. So that's on.
It's all for work. Okay. Dude, you can call me Gil for now if it makes you feel better.
Nah.
Fish puns.
Did you want me to roll initiative too, Q?
Hey, what?
I just call you Fishy.
Did you want me to roll initiative?
Nope.
I'm staying with the bones pretty much the whole time.
Nope, don't need you to do. Not yet, anyway.
My goal is I just want to make sure nobody sneaks down while they're attacking to get the bones.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
And it, baby.
All right. So anybody who's going upstairs, please roll initiative, and then of course, no.
I'm gonna make the. Oh well, never mind. It doesn't matter.
Those initiatives. Yeah, are you staying downstairs? Sorry, I forgot what you said.
No, she said she's coming up.
Go ahead and roll.
You're coming up. Okay.
Yeah, gotta help Protoss.
And that, baby.
A 10 from the merfolk. 14. Yeah. Das Bots.
Thanks for the host.
Thank you for the host.
Miss Magna.
Woot.
So that's going to be. Ooh. Okay. Good thing you guys rolled well. Gimpy.
So, are there any big like
can see
banners or
this-
tapestries or something on in decoration that I can like pull down?
Yes, actually.
Light on fire and pull down on the damn bat swarm.
You could certainly do that if you wanted to.
All right, let's do that. Can I use my free use item action to use my torch on it?
Yes.
All
Yes, you
right.
can.
And then strength check or athletics or
how are you going to
what
pull it down?
Pull it down.
Are you gonna stand below and just pull it down?
So yeah, I'm just gonna grab it and pull in the direction of the damn bats and hope that it just flies down that way.
All right. That would definitely be a straight up strength check then.
Okay, no athletics.
Nope, because this is just a brute
Okay.
force.
Is there any chance I could help him in some way?
If
He's only one behind me in initiative. I could pause if he's gonna run over with me.
yeah, whoever of you, yeah, you guys could do that, and then whoever of you who has the highest strength could do it. The other one would basically contribute advantage.
I'm sure that's got to be Krotos. I have only got a 14.
I don't know, Gimpy. You look pretty strong for a small.
Hey,
how tall are you?
14 is
It's
good
actually
for this
pretty-
size.
Yeah.
Goddamn straight. If I didn't live on the streets, I probably wouldn't be this strong.
So what exactly?
Right, so
I
roll a
missed part
strength
of that.
check
What exactly
with
are we doing?
advantage. Roll a strength check with advantage if you're helping him.
Yeah. No, but again, like, what exactly?
We're pulling down a big flaming banner or tapestry down onto
Well,
the swarm
here's
of
the thing.
bats.
The flame is at the bottom of the tapestry. It's not going to race up there that
Okay.
fast.
Well, how about while he's pulling it down onto them, I smash a lantern or splash a lantern across the surface of it. How's that?
That's fine.
Alrighty. I know
Was
I've
the
got...
19? Do anything?
19. 19 will be sufficient.
Okay.
So yeah, you can you hear the metal rings kind of pulling free of the grommets that were holding them in place. The whole thing will start to come down, and I don't see this coming down anyway but straight down.
What?
I can
Even if he's like flinging it forward?
I could just.
Yeah, okay, so
he's
if you're doing
essentially
that,
pulling it at an
please
angle.
roll strength check for athletics check for this one.
Sure.
Okay, 17. All right. Okay, that will be enough to kind of direct it and get it, because it is a big, massive thing. That was actually, 15 was going to be the check on that. That would have been very difficult. So, yes, you can get that pulled over, and that will affect. I'm going to say, because this
I had
thing is
actual flasks of oil, so yeah,
Yeah.
I could easily have doused it.
Yeah. This swarm is much larger than anything standard that you guys would know of. It consists of, in terms of D&D terms, multiple swarms. I'm going to say that's going to take care of one of them.
Sweet.
Either they will burn in the flames, or they will be so intimidated that they will depart. So that's Gimpy and Krotos. It is now the bat's turn, and they're going to roll some damage, or some attacks.
I get my free hiding behind Krotos, by the way, before it's all said and done.
Okay.
Woo!
Alright. 2 of those are going to be enough to hit Henrik as he's writhing on the ground trying to escape. And, so he is going to... 9 damage.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's not looking good. I'm gonna say you healed him for 5.
Well, am I standing next to him? Did I make it up to him? This is very important.
Yeah.
No, not. No, yeah, you would have. I'm gonna say you at least got up there.
Yes, I use my reaction to give them disadvantage. Doesn't matter. So still hits. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. So yes, 9 damage. You can tell he's, if that continues next round, he's going in. 0.
Okay.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Area attacks.
Yeah, I'm basically gonna just try to like maybe agonize blast one of the swarms. Maybe try to get him away from Henrik.
Okay.
Is that a single target or an area attack?
Single.
Yeah.
Well,
She doesn't have anything.
it's multiple attack rolls.
Yeah.
She doesn't have anything for area attack.
Damn.
So I'm nowhere in range, right?
The only thing I have for aerial attack is that enthrall, which I can like kinda I could use,
You
I
could
guess.
use Enthrall. Enthrall would ensure that all of the bats now attacked you instead.
Yeah. Can I point to my Krotos then?
Oh god.
No, no. Enthrall is something that only applies to you. Sorry. If you get more powerful at some point, I might allow you to do some kind of like you have to roll and maybe you get a chance at doing something like that, but it would be very difficult. And you'd have a chance of failure, which would have adverse effect.
Yeah.
Would they involve Krotos going into a permanent range for a time being directed towards the party? Because I feel like that is totally something that would happen if magic was cast upon a wild barbarian.
We will see. We will see. So what are you doing, Ia?
I'm just gonna agonize blast, try to see if I can catch one of them to get him away from Henrik.
You're gonna catch a bat.
No.
Shoot.
Oh,
yeah, and it says
Okay. Alright, go ahead. Well, I'll go ahead and roll for it. Agonize blast, 16. That is going to be sufficient. And then for the damage, 13 force damage. Aw.
well, that one just went poof.
And that's force damage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's totally force
Eldritch
damage.
Blast is force.
Hang on a
It's
sec.
ridiculous.
Okay, so she basically extends a hand and just puts out this blast of dark purple energy, and it goes out. You can see it going up into the swarm, and it blasts out like an entire chunk of them just goes, and a bunch of little furry leathery bodies will go down to the ground. That's a whole swarm, or no, it's not a whole swarm down. That's about half a swarm down.
Well, that's an improvement.
Yeah,
That's good.
it is actually.
Damn.
Not bad.
All right. Anything else?
I don't think I have a bonus action, so no.
Fuck you, Zubats. All right.
Professor
Mr.
Pain in the ass.
Merlin, sir.
All right. Shield in 1. I pull my trident, enchanting it with my energies, and we're going to lash out with an arcing motion at the swarm.
Okay.
21 hit.
Shellagall.
Shillelagh.
Yeah, you can't
That's
spell.
what it's.
You can't spell.
No, that's the SRD. That's the SRD.
What?
Everything's transferred
Oh,
over.
that's not how it's
Yeah.
spelled.
It's
So-
funny. Alright, so 6 points of magical piercing. Then I will use my
Okay.
bonus action War Priest. I'm just bonus action War Priest to do another slashing through.
Okay.
8 to hit.
Not gonna hit.
Okay.
So you futilely try to wave again, and they are just all dodging this time.
All right. Now, got Henrik next to me. Pathetic. The swarm's still there. I'm gonna blow the axe surge and go ham for another shillelagh. 25 to hit. Shillelagh. 12 magic damage.
All right, another whole swath of them. That's going to be now. Okay,
there's
that's
more.
Another swarm. That's another swarm.
Okay.
Down. So the mega swarm is now at half its original strength.
Nice.
Okay, and then last one from War Priest. I'm tracking everything. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Just going balls
That's it.
out. 19 to hit
Yep.
for another 10.
Another 10. All right, so you weave a series of deft cutting arcs, and one of them will just completely go wild and miss them all, but you cut a whole section of this tornado of bats out of existence, blood and squeaking bodies falling around you. Yippee.
That's correct. Wow. All the bats.
Does it seem like weapons are actually doing a decent amount to these guys? I think still probably area attacks are going to work better for me. So I am going to take another flask of oil, and I am going to squeeze it out, spraying at the mass of bats, spraying it through my torch flame. So we're going to do flamethrower on them.
Those improvised attacks.
I like your style.
That's awesome.
I don't know how the hell you want me to roll this.
I would like you to roll an improvised attack, is what I would like.
Is that going to be a dex-based attack, or? I mean, it's kind of range.
It's ranged. It's not strength-based, certainly.
Right.
Definitely
yeah.
dex-based.
Okay.
It's a dex-based improvised attack.
Okay. So is that just a straight dex attack then?
Yeah, no proficiency, unless you have something that allows you proficiency with improvised attacks.
I don't think so, no. Alright, sweet, here we go.
Merlin is a thief.
Yeah, he is.
I am, yes.
14.
Is 14 good enough?
That is good enough.
Woo!
Pryor's giving me looks like, you're really gonna allow this? Seriously?
No, I like it. No, I'm just reading for the sake of something real quick.
Alright, damage.
The smell of French fried bats in the morning.
Let me see here. Let me see what to do with this.
Improvised attacks are awesome.
Hey, you're gonna have plenty of beef jerky now. Or more of the bat jerky.
I want to say there's something like this already, actually. Oh. You know what? I'm going to say that you can do... you're going to end up using half your flask on this, by the way.
I was gonna, spray as much as possible, so that works for me.
You're going to spray it all. 3d4 damage, please.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought about 1d6, but that's the
ready.
nature of what he's doing. I'm improvising this damage.
Right, yeah, normally when it's just a small amount of fire damage, it's that, but yeah, I'm trying to spray out as much as I can, so... I was thinking, Flask of Greek Fire is 2d6, so
it's
yeah, we're in that same kind of... Yeah, same kind of area. Okay. Boom.
4 damage.
Oh, really? What the hell?
4 fire damage. Alright.
I mean, it's fire damage spread over an area to bats, so it's probably a lot more effective.
I can't even do 4 damage with any of my weapons. I can't even get that low.
You hold your torch right up to here, and it firing out, but unfortunately, a lot of the bats naturally are kind of moving out of the way of the torch, and so they are already kind of evading the area.
I need your sad trumpet cue. Come on, man.
Do I have that queued? I don't know if I have that queued up.
How can you not have that queued up? You're
There
cute.
it is. I can't. You guys can't hear it, but the stream can hear it, so they can hear your failure.
All right. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
You know, you're 1 away from min damage, so at least you did more than min.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else, Gimpy?
Oh no, sadly I think that may have been it unless you're going to allow me to use my item free action to make a second attack and finish off the flask.
No.
What do you think?
No, sorry.
What do you
no,
think?
no, sorry.
Alright.
Go toss.
Alright.
Alright. Well, I'm not capable enough to produce a flamethrower from a flask of oil.
Probably for the best.
Probably for the best.
I'm sorry, but I could just see that in my head. That'd be actually terrifying.
Giant Protoss with a flamethrower. Yeah, that'd be interesting and intimidating in a slight way. Anyways.
It's a
Or
good
a
thing.
flamethrower minigun.
Let's just put it this way. It's a good thing you hit.
Yeah, I'd not like to be crispy and
Anyway.
fried. Thank you very much.
Anyway.
Oh, I
go
forgot to hide, damn it.
I will wildly swing my sword or hammer as I have nothing better to do.
Okay. Go ahead and hammer away.
Hawap.
That's a 25. That is a hawap. Yes.
Probably decent enough to hit.
Yeah. All right. 9 damage. All right. Okay. Anything else?
Does that do anything?
That-
I mean, I know. I'm putting else-
sorry. Yeah, you swinging your hammer away. You hear a couple of, as you manage to contact with a couple of them, but yeah, there's still a pretty big swarm up there. Anything else? That's it?
I don't really have much else I can do as a level 4 barbarian who does not have a second attack yet.
Okay. It's the bats. All right, so
Mr. Bats.
Dead Hendrik.
Yeah, let's roll some attacks. Although one of those attacks, no, it's just 2 attacks this time.
So he is attacking like.
No, they're
Hendrik?
attacking. They're still attacking Henrik.
Do they still have that disadvantage?
First one, I'll use my reaction to cause disadvantage.
All right. Then I need to figure this out. 1
Protection.
second.
Oh, Q, question. With my
yes.
new feat, would they also provoke a attack from me, since technically I can just grab my quarterstaff?
Only if they came up to within 5 feet of you.
Okay. Just figured I'd ask.
Yeah. You could certainly position yourself so that they would. That is still, unfortunately, a hit. His AC is really...
Oh, God.
What a pathetic
His AC
old...
is 10. He's an old man. He's an old commoner man. He doesn't...
I know, as I'm saying. What a pathetic old man.
Yeah.
It's
Alright.
appropriate.
Bites and bites. All right. He is definitely not only at 0, but he is at 1 death saving throw. So it's only going to take a couple more of those. And then, you know what? Let's roll for his turn. So he is actually going to go... He's going to have to roll for it. All right, Ia, you're up.
Well, I'm going to use my movement action to go closer over to Henrik, and then I'm just going to blast away again.
Okay.
Pew.
It seemed to work last time.
Oh, yeah, I need to do that for you. All right. Agonize and Blast, 16. That is definitely going to hit. You should have me roll for you more often. Seriously. What is this? You're actually...
Yeah,
Or
you
at least
have
not,
better luck
or at
than I
least
am.
not Krotos. Krotos rolled terribly for her.
11 force
No,
damage.
Kratos got me a nat 1.
Just force of purple energy will again reverberate out and will whole swath of bats fall from the air. So that is going to put one of them at less than half strength.
And so they're still focusing on Henrik despite the fact that there's dozens of bats falling. Wow, that's insane. I mean, I get it, but like, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, but now that I'm closer, so it can they can now provoke an attack if they could attack him.
The thing is, they're constantly within range, so unfortunately, that's not going to apply.
Yeah.
Especially because their swarm is now diminished.
True.
All right, Mr. Merfolk. Push to Prior.
I'm here. Alright. Grabbing the pathetic old man and dragging him. Take your AOs as you please.
Alright. Yep, definitely doing AOs now. The question is, he's being moved, but he's being moved by somebody else.
Yeah, force movement doesn't generate attacks of opportunity.
Yeah. Just like when I was.
But
just
it's
like
force
when
moved
I
by
was.
an ally. That's tricky.
I think it's just the ally that generates force movement then in this situation, though.
Yeah, because I feel like if anything, Prior or the Merfolk man will probably just cover Henrik up with his body while he's moving. Maybe not like smother him, but like he'll be the he'll be the only viable person to really attack. I know there's small bats flying around quickly and all that, but
he does have a shield with him.
He does?
Yeah, he has a shield.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
So that can be helpful.
Yeah.
Whatever you decide
tricky, though, I do know.
It is still what I'm doing, so if they continue to bite him, and I kill him. It's whatever. I'm doing that.
I don't remember there being any caveats in there about force movement.
That's the thing. It's force. It's whether or not you would consider it force movement or assisted movement. Because it's not like it's against his will.
He has no will.
It technically would be more of assisting.
I have to rule this. I just have to rule this. That's all there is to it.
Yep.
Because it's not specified in the book. It's not going to happen. I'm seeing conflicting things on the internet. So, you know what? That's when we leave it up to the good old D4.
D4.
Well, you could just rule it at
4.
Let chat roll.
That's a good idea. No, I like that. Let chat roll. I need D4s, chat.
Or D4.
Let the chat decide.
Let the chat decide.
I was gonna say, because it's Curse of Strahd, just automatically say
a failure.
It's the worst case possible.
Evie rolled a 1. Evie rolled a 1.
There you go.
There it is. Alright, so they're gonna take attack of opportunities on him.
And that failfish.
Thanks, Evie.
Here we go. Thanks, Evie. That's a hit. That's a hit.
You just killed the man, Evie.
Dead.
I hope you feel good.
He died. He is dead to death.
I hope you feel better about yourself
the light
after killing
leaves
him.
his eyes.
I got a 3.
Technically, we can still stabilize him.
No.
He's
gone.
That was.
That's when he gets. So he already had one failed death saving throw, and then he got hit, which fails another, and then he got hit, which fails another. That's 3 death saving throws. He's dead.
Why was Henrik still here? He just didn't leave.
He just didn't leave.
He wasn't in the mindset to leave.
Why
did he have a place to go?
Well, there's home. You guys saw that.
As true enough as that is, so he was just out in the
Wait,
middle.
us?
He's just in the middle of the. No, this happened. I'm not like arguing that it happened, but I feel like he probably would have at least laid down somewhere in the church.
Well, they're inside. They busted in.
He probably slept on the floor.
Where? Where is the? Do I see by any chance the father? I forgot his name. I'm sorry. Just met the guy.
Petrovich. He's actually you guys can see him. He's in one of the adjacent rooms. He's holding up his holy symbol and hiding. Actually,
I will yell to him, Petrovich, he needs your attention. And
the bats are now withdrawing.
AOO?
Yeah, go ahead. Billy Gal, 24, that's a hit.
9 magic damage.
All right, that's another effective swarm down. If only you'd gotten one more hit earlier.
Well,
he would have probably been alive now. No pressure or nothing. Not like it's your fault.
I could have saved him, actually, now that I look at it. Again, new character, not used to it. I forgot I had War God's Blessing, so I could have given myself a +10 to the attack. I'm not used to this character.
You did not call upon the blessing of your god.
Your attempts to make us feel guilty are not going to work, Q. This is all you.
Yeah. Technically,
you're the bad guy.
I'm just trying to make
we don't
him
care
feel
if
guilty.
Guys.
I'm just trying to make him feel guilty.
Technically, everything.
Now he can't tell the guards that we started everything.
Yeah.
Oh, what is
well,
this?
That's Falcon. Of course, he needed to kill the guy who would have made us not guilty.
We got a donation.
Never laugh at a lie.
Does the donation say can he be alive? Because that's totally what the donation should
it's
say.
It's a $21 donation, and Twitch alerts is being thank you Tort, not Torte. I don't care what anybody says. It's pronounced Tort.
I want a small shield with a bear claw on it. The shield is +1, +2 versus ranged. When the attack missed because of the bonus from the shield, the bear roars.
Please.
That's very interesting. I'm gonna pull that up. So I'm gonna allow it. Actually, I like the item. Did you get that from someplace? Tort? Is it Torte? He wants it to be Torte. Okay.
It is Torte. All right.
So let's get some hypes in the channel, boys. Get all the web of loves. Get all the web of hype. Well, there's no web of. I should make a web of hype. Get some web boots in there. Get all the things. Get some web of broom. Thank you very much, sir, for that donation. So it's a shield. It's +1 to AC. We'll figure out who gets it and when. +2 against ranged. A little bit better against ranged. And it has a bear emblem, bear head in the front. And I think he said when somebody misses, then the bear roars.
Cool.
That's cool.
I like it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's an awesome shield.
Yeah. So thank you very much, sir.
Yeah.
Very much appreciated. All right. We'll figure out how you guys are gonna get that. They can't have it immediately because it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, no, that'd be really strange. Suddenly, shield pops into hand.
One of the bats that they
bats
killed.
were totally
yeah,
exactly.
More like as the bats leave, just an item drop. No, yeah, that'd be really weird.
There's a light beam that falls from the sky. That
It was.
What is
on
this, Legend of Zelda or
And when
something?
we loot his body, we find it.
Henrik. Oh yeah, Henrik might have had something crazy on it.
Anyway, all right. So, guys doing?
So the bat's just gone now?
Yeah, they all flew off. Well, what little were remaining? They're about a quarter strength.
Yeah, I guess I just.
Petrovich, he needs your help.
He'll come rushing out. He'll look at him, feel for a pulse. He'll start doing CPR. So he knows magical healing is not going to be point. After.
Can I punch him in the stomach to help him breathe?
Yeah, you go ahead and do that.
No! Oh god!
And yeah, Petrovich will look at you with this look that you've never seen from a holy man.
No.
Krotos bursts in flames.
You'll continue administering CPR after, a few minutes of impressions, and yeah, he is gone. There is nothing left. Safe.
Damn it! Punch in the stomach. Okay. Yeah.
Punch.
I don't know why.
Punch
man.
Mia.
Don't die.
just like full power, just to like anyone around me. To Gimpy, to poor little Gimpy. Probably try to hide behind me. I just like kick him or something.
No,
I just kind of like hang my head.
Yeah, back in character.
Stupid old man had to go die.
Yeah, back in character. Well, we tried. I didn't have anything else I could do against them, though.
Too many. Did I hear something outside?
I thought I did, but I'm not sure anymore.
Oh, yeah. The sanctuary, it's back up and working very well. There's 4 of the undead that tried to chase me in here. They didn't make it through. And is there, because something's on fire. Is there water, like holy water vast, or like a bowl where people pray or something? Because part of the church is on fire, because these 2 lit it on the thing on fire and dropped it, right?
On that note, how much on fire is it?
Yeah, you guys can get the
exactly.
You guys can get.
Yeah, because I figured it wouldn't be a big fire.
Yeah,
and
we could just like start stomping on it, trying to put it out.
Not prior. Do you want to magically assist in that?
I have no more spells, but I have cantrips, and I don't think I have anything that would be effective. Guidance, light, sacred flame, shillelagh.
Yeah, none of those would be effective.
I mean, you could use shillelagh apparently to.
Guidance.
Yeah, use guidance to help us perform our task.
Guidancing to help 4.
All right, so actually, you know what? Let's do this real quick.
The other thing I have that might work is chill touch. I can just freeze it, but I don't think that would help.
Roll it.
Isn't chill necrotic? Check it.
Oh,
I'm pretty
it
sure
is.
it's necrotic.
It is. But could necrotic douse a fire?
What's the descriptive?
Does it say anything about coal at all?
No. Well, it says chill touch. To assail it with the chill of the grave. So, yeah,
chill.
And
I mean, maybe
it wasn't that 20 though.
It wasn't that 20.
It wasn't that.
So I'm gonna say that you do see the. It does diminish.
The flames die down.
So many. The
flames chill.
Right. Gimpy, are you doing anything?
Oh yeah, I'll splash water on it.
Oh
if
god,
I can't
that was
find
the
much
oil.
Water, I'll pee on it. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, make sure you have water and not oil.
Will attempt this idea he had heard of from someone in his village to stop, drop, and roll upon the fire.
You're gonna literally drop and roll on the fire. Go ahead and roll. Let's say
Can I just say now? I just call him like.
I will genuinely do that. I wouldn't know if it would be good or not.
I just have this image of this barbarian rolling up back and forth. Ow! 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 Ow!
You idiot! You're not helping. Get up.
All right.
14. I mean, 14. It's not a terrible roll.
Not a terrible roll. Gimpy.
Literally.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Gimpy, you were trying to find some water. Yeah, you could find some. There is some holy water. Actually, there's.
Yeah, I figured there'd be a font or something. There should be.
Exactly. Those standing fonts that toss it on there.
That was the word that I was looking for. Thank you.
Noah, are you doing anything? You're still downstairs. But...
I don't know that it's done,
happens?
So I'm still like protecting these bones and make sure nobody's sneaking in and trying to get them. That's what my thing is. I thought that this was all a distraction for somebody to get the bones.
How does Krotos feel after rolling through the flames?
Probably a little singed.
Krotos takes 3 points of fire damage.
That's fine.
Where is the hot chick and her brother?
They're downstairs with Noah. They're helping the guard.
Still downstairs.
They actually have weapons drawn. They were waiting with Noah. Wrong.
Well, this technique of stopping dropping and rolling apparently is not very useful.
It
I
actually
would not
did
recommend
help.
it to anyone.
It actually did help a little bit.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Only a little bit? Well, then I'd say something along the lines of, well, as useful as the technique might be, it does cause slightly significant pain. I would not do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say with your combined efforts, especially with that natural 20, so the guidance is applied actually to Protoss as rolling, so he actually got an 18 and 14. Yeah, you managed. Actually,
I'm clapping while he's doing it. I'm like, yeah, you get at it, yeah.
Wait, do I do a lot better then?
I'm yelling at him,
yeah,
the idiot.
You feel
do I still?
He's like, no, over there. No, that's the spot. Yeah, right there. Okay, that was getting really out of hand. Good job.
Do I still take the fire damage?
Oh yeah,
rolling my eyes the entire time.
You take that fire. Fucking take that fire damage.
I'm glad Noah's not there. He'd be on the ground laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, if you were on the ground laughing, that might help put the fire out.
Yeah, we should all roll. Next time there's a big fire, we should all just stop, drop, and roll.
So,
I mean, it might hurt a little bit, but
you guys.
I'm gonna pick up one of the.
I'm
gonna pick up one of the well-cooked bats that I didn't pee on, and
one that
check, make sure
over.
it's not like crazy undead, creepy or anything, and if not, I'll taste it, see if it's any good.
Okay.
Well, somebody's sticking with their stomach.
What? Gotta find food when you can, man.
Are you?
Yeah, I don't think we've eaten.
Yeah, one of the really well cooked one. Yeah, one of the really well. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we haven't. Our characters haven't eaten today. Honestly, seeing Gimpy do that, Krotos would probably also, like, as he goes to get up. Oh, this one looks cooked.
And I only have so much bacon left in my pocket, man. I need to eat something. Bat's as good as anything else I've eaten in life. So
it's not bad. It's a little bit fuzzy, but
Yeah. All right.
Well,
the fire probably took care of a lot of that.
Yeah, since it's so well cooked, I won't have you roll for hantavirus.
Hey,
I've seen too many Contagion movies. All right,
just a little bit charcoal burnt.
I may eat rat, but I still cook it first.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if we should roll like a con save or something. Like,
if he was eating it raw, I was gonna be like, con save.
No. Of course, the ones that were in fire. What?
Yeah.
No.
That's exactly right.
For all I know, he's Alice Coopering it up. All right, that's
even Krotos doesn't.
And if you don't know who that is,
wouldn't that be Ozzy Osbourne? Because he's the one that ate the head of the bat.
Actually, Cooper did it first.
Well, that's a good question.
Yeah, he did. I think he did it first.
Cooper did it first. Yeah, Ozzy gets all the credit, but Cooper did it first.
Anyway. Ozzy gets the credit because it was a real bat.
Yeah. Accidentally was a real bat.
All right, so get the fire out, and the priest will say prayers and rites over the corpse of departed Henrik, and they'll wake up. Well, I know now Milvosh would have been. Milvosh would have been. No, Milvosh is back at home. He would have no. Ugh. What did he do? He'd probably just have to lay out the body close to the altar. Try to give him.
So we wouldn't be able to bury it yet?
Yeah, can't bury it yet. Can't go outside. Not safe. So.
I mean.
So does Milivosh feel additional guilt?
He's not there.
I mean, there's usually a 3-day wait for burying, anyways.
Okay.
Yeah. Q. I'm gonna remembering the 4 undead. I'm gonna step out. Are they still prowling around?
They
barrier?
are gone. Gone.
Any discernible tracks?
I'm trying to think of leaf track. I suppose. Yeah. There's a series of footprints in the dirt and the mud. They made a few paces around the whole of the church. But you can clearly see they basically laid out a perimeter of where they could and could not walk.
No deal. Those tracks, I note the tracks, if they're there in the morning, I'm going to suggest we follow them.
Yeah, they couldn't even get past the wrought iron fence around the graveyard. That wasn't a very effective barrier as well.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Noted.
The normal.
Yeah.
Did anybody go and tell Noah that they're gone?
Nope. Nah.
If not, I'm gonna go like open the door, yell down to him, saying, "Okay, it's all clear."
Yeah, he's still down there in his praying mantis stance. Anything?
I'll say, but
Yeah.
keep watch over the bones just in case.
Yeah.
All right.
Then
so,
I'm gonna ask the priest if I can restock my oil.
Well, if you think about it, he had nothing to do with I mean, I
Yeah.
couldn't do anything in this battle anyways.
Was
Yeah,
it
I
holy
would
oil?
really-
Was it just oil?
No, it was just normal oil.
Okay.
But he wouldn't have any oil in him? Because I feel like he probably has
sure he-
lanterns, and if he has
yeah,
lanterns, he has oil.
Yeah,
Exactly.
He's got oil. He can
Yeah.
at least
Okay.
help.
Maybe he
Don't
has
worry.
that bullseye lantern I have.
Yeah, you
I just
Yeah.
have torches.
Yeah, let's not use up our oil. I was saving this just in case it was useful for situation.
Yeah, I have no oil. I just have torches.
Okay.
All right, so you
It's just
will
as
all
thought.
manage to sleep through the rest of the night, and you can wake up in the morning with full rest. Get all your hit points, get everything back, all your spell slots, all your key, all your woozy whatsits.
So apparently Hendrik knew more than his gibbering let on.
And now it is time
Or he was just a
to
failure.
run over, or not run over, but
Run over his body.
parts of it.
This is what you get.
So my
Oh,
scars.
no,
So my
He's a
scars.
pathetic old man. So I'll go to Petrovich and say, "Are you capable? I know there are some amongst the orders that are able to speak with those that have recently deceased. Are you able to talk to this pathetic old man?"
I've made certain to prepare for such a thing.
I think for the sake of everyone, we might want to understand why he was a target, and why he had vampires living in his home, and why he was shaking like he was going to break his own bones. If anybody wants to chime in, let me know.
Sounds good.
Oh, no, I
The
mean,
reason why he was shaking was just because he was scared.
yeah,
Shit.
I might mention that.
How long would it take for the priest to like prepare for this?
Only a couple minutes.
In that couple of minutes, Noah walks over to the merfolk guy and be like, "Thank you for helping us party out. What is your name?"
Ah,
I was
There
gonna.
we go.
No beat to it.
That's fine.
Go on, roleplay. Go.
My given name is not one that you would be familiar with, but I have become known as Melandro in these lands.
Well, Malaglo, would you like to be
Melandro.
part of our party?
Melandro.
I am
yourself,
bad
Commander.
at pronunciation names. I was sorry.
Yeah, no, that's all good, my man. I understand.
What wisdom do you have? No. Just saying. All right, sorry.
In a while.
16, but personally, I'm bad at pronunciation
Oh,
names.
Okay.
sorry, Noah. I didn't know that. My bad. Yes, at least for the time being, you piqued my curiosity, so I will linger, but I don't know if I will remain. Yeah,
You don't have to remain. None of us have to remain.
These lands.
Fair
We just
enough.
would like your name, so thank you.
Actually, I thought that spell was a lot lower level.
Mhm.
wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
Maybe he had a scroll.
Weird.
Then he
So must be
lied. We should kill him.
Nice! He's clearly a dark prince.
Exactly.
He could have had a scroll and not have prepared to have the scroll, technically.
Why do y'all always want to just kill everything?
What?
Why not?
I'm all for
Actually-
it, but sometimes might be best to
Out of
not.
character XP.
That is
Yeah,
not our constant mode.
All right. So I will bring
Intimidation probably might be a bit better. Give information instead of just killing the person.
Well, this one's dead anyway, so don't worry about it. All right, so what are we doing?
Well,
not sure. Q's.
I'm waiting on you guys.
Q's broken.
No, I'm waiting on you guys.
All right. So I will assume. I will say, last night there were some tracks left. I made sure to note where they went, or where they were and where they went. They're most likely, if we're able to follow them, we might be able to find where the 4, if not more, of the undead who came charging in lay during the day. Do we want to go and investigate and scope this out?
I have a feeling where they came, and I don't want to go there yet.
I don't know. It might be nice to finish these guys off.
I have a
if
bad
we can.
feeling.
Yeah, but I want to keep running into them at night. Let's finish these guys off.
But this land we're in, I think it doesn't matter. We can finish. There's always going to be more.
No, I understand. But still, we could find potentially information.
Has an alternate. We should check out Wizards of Wine.
We can do that after we kill the vampires.
Yeah.
When we celebrate.
It's a nice treat, yeah.
Maybe they're at Wizard of Wines, because they stopped producing wine.
Again, it's a suggestion.
And Noah only suggested this because he admits that because we promised our friends outside of town.
We got tracks. This is not a lead that we will always have.
Yeah,
it's an opportunity. Let's take advantage of it.
Okay, I agree.
They've seen us. They know us. They want to keep fucking with us. Let's go.
Noah says he understands, so let's do this.
The tracks go around the church.
Right.
There are not any tracks going away from the church.
Never mind.
Then Noah would like to ask the priest, does he know where Wizards of Wine is?
The priest or the
yes.
cleric in the party?
I could give you directions, yes.
The priest, because I figure the cleric is like us and he's stuck here, Noah thinks.
Yeah. Alright.
Priest needs wine.
I have heard that there have been troubles with the wine. Making shipments.
We're hoping to help alleviate that problem.
I see. Well, that would, although alcohol is a sin and a vice, it would be helpful to the general
and
populace.
Disgusting. Yeah.
Well,
Alright.
If the right people want it, then it can be as disgusting as it needs to be, but we'll get it to them. So yes, with directions, we will head that way.
So Q, real quick, before we do leave, I go to the pretty girl.
Yes. So that's a good point. Before you guys are leaving, they're going to come up to you guys.
We should probably deal with that.
They come up to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Irena and Ismark will approach you all. Ismark will say, well, this may be where we part ways, at least for now. The church seems to be somewhat effective against vampiric intrusion.
You might put some bars over the windows, though.
Try to keep bats out.
Iron.
Yeah.
I do not believe Strahd will come for death or mine. He wants her alive. To a point.
And what's to say he knows she's here?
You may not be able to stay here for long.
Says,
I think he's had spies everywhere.
He will find out before long, but that is fine. I will be where he cannot reach.
Yeah, Noah suggests sleeping next to the bones.
That is a very morbid thing to suggest, but probably very helpful.
Normally, yes, but to help you
These clearly these bones are not normal bones. We should call them the. No, just call them bones.
The priest is like, our Saint Andro bones.
The Saint Andros. Sleep next to Saint Andros. Saint Andros. Words tonight. I'm sorry.
Star Fox is over in his grave. All right.
He stops protecting them for that night because of that poor pronunciation.
No,
it's all
beautiful.
your fault.
I'm kidding.
All right.
So, before we go, I will. So the girl, because she's pretty, and I like pretty girls. But I like pretty girls.
Yeah, I know. That's fine. You can like pretty girls all you want. Roll intelligence check.
Alright,
You're so cruel.
Of course he is. Okay, sorry.
You're so cruel.
Character sheet closed out when I edited.
Straight intelligence. Straight intelligence.
Straight intelligence.
Straight intelligence.
Guy.
Okay, 13.
13.
Yeah, okay. You now that you're getting ready to like part ways, you're like, I've seen something that looks like her before.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is that? And you realize, as you guys are having the conversation, it's one of those tip of your tongue things. And then you remember, seeing that face down at the toy maker's shop on one of his dolls.
That's not at all creepy.
Huh.
Not at all.
Here
Not
in
even a
town.
little bit.
Here in town.
Yeah.
Do you like
Yeah. Sure. I'll say I know where I've seen you before. That's why I was lingering earlier, and I looked to the girl. Your face is on wooden dolls, porcelain dolls. I've seen your face in town. Why is this?
Specifically, you would have seen it.
Okay.
Not sure. I think that might be.
Oh, it works.
It's not specified, so we'll say cloth and porcelain. Porcelain head.
That's really weird.
So I'll look to her and I'll say, so...
What? Excuse me? What?
Exactly, the toy maker. You don't know about this?
No. That is somewhat unsettling.
Would you like us to take a gander?
Well, I cannot leave, can I?
You can, you shouldn't.
He makes the accurate statement. But we can go and ask him of this. We could even bring him here, just if he doesn't believe us for any reason.
Yes.
Or if it turns out he's like a fire demon or something and wants to eat your face.
Well, I mean, in that case,
you
he
don't
would just
think
be
that
stopped
is
by
the case, do you?
Oh wait, you said that? Oh god.
I just kind of like mumble it.
No.
How's
how's
the brother reacting?
I believe it's a fire demon, I promise. Oh yeah, that is a good point. How does the brother react?
He's
I'm on also insight to see what they think, because they might be hiding that maybe they tried something for money at some point, or I don't know.
Yeah, he's Oh, you're inciting the brother? He's just as upset as she is.
Well, I was inciting her. So. He was inciting the brother, I assumed.
Yeah, they're both quite distraught by this.
Okay. Alright.
What?
I have a question, Q.
Yes.
If I keep secrets normally, right? And I want to tell Pryor, I can't say his name. What would I roll to see if I fail that?
I'm sorry, if you want to do what? I'm confused.
I'm thinking about telling him our card stuff, but I like to keep secrets. I don't know if I want to tell him.
So you're just...
If he trusts my character.
Yeah, that's up to you. I mean, if you want to...
I mean...
You haven't had any reason to hide it yet? Like, it hasn't come up in conversation, there hasn't been anything...
But with this whole doll thing, I was, it popped in my head, like, maybe this is something to do with what our reading was.
Yeah. So at most, you might have had that thought. That's pretty... I wouldn't worry about it. That's pretty...
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty minute.
Yeah. Like, maybe, like, when he's been traveling with us for...
Okay, yeah, it just popped in my head, actually, when he was talking about the doll thing. That's why I thought about it.
Yeah. No, don't worry about
it. If he's, like, traveling with us for a specific length of time, more than he hasn't traveled with us yet, except here to the church, or if something does pop up, like...
I don't know. I like to keep secrets, so I might just not tell you guys. I just want to know in the future, what should I roll?
Yeah. Well, it would definitely be deception.
We'll figure it out.
But we'll...
Perception? Okay.
Deception.
Deception.
Deception. Okay.
Trying to hide something.
All right, so got one question for you guys to start with. It is 11 o'clock.
It is?
It is, however, a long weekend.
A Memorial
Day. Go a little bit
and
longer.
I have to go to work.
Okay. He has to go to work. That's true.
It sucks.
I have to work tomorrow, but I don't care. I'll stay up. I don't care.
I can stay up.
If we're losing one, then do we really want to continue?
I can stay up for just like a couple of more minutes, but I'm gonna have to.
All right, let's figure out what you guys are doing then. What are you gonna do?
Well, I mean, I can stay up for longer, but again, I would feel.
No, I mean,
we would just.
I think we want to go talk to the toy maker now.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like it does too.
That is something, because that is really creepy.
Okay.
That is something.
So what I will do before we leave, I will, to the girl, I will take off a necklace. It is of sea silk. The cord is made of sea silk. It on it is set like a clam that can open and close, and in it is a single white pearl that is affixed, and it has some sort of symbol on it. Nobody recognizes it, and I tell her, it is... Just take this. Hopefully it'll help.
What does it do?
Hopefully she do. It's a memento from my homelands. Just look at it as a good luck charm.
Very well. Thank you.
No, I would like to go to the father.
Even the brother?
The priest.
Oh, the priest. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Can you bless my water skin?
Well, I could. You leave it here. This will take time.
Alright, no, it leaves his water skin then. Okay. Just remind me, guys, to come back for it before we leave town.
Yeah. What does that do?
I have one of mine.
What does a blessed water skin do?
Holy water.
Oh, it would just make it for the time being holy water until it's used?
Yeah. Yep.
And yeah, let's all stock up on holy water.
Noah, you can have my spare water skin because I got 2 of them.
Well, that we're trying to get holy water, but that is a good point. We have 1 vial left, right? We should fill that up if we can.
Well, I think we should all be equipped with holy water at this point.
But we don't have enough vials, honestly. Unless if he has spare vials for all of us.
I mean, water skins would be fine.
Well, would water skins hold more?
Yeah, I'm sure vials like this are water skins.
Well, that's what I'm asking. I don't know what kind of vials they are. Are they like mini vials, or are they like, some of those?
When I see a vial, I think of like mad scientists.
Well, but holy water doesn't come in a vial. It comes in a potion bottle.
Yeah.
True. So.
But that doesn't mean it can't be stored in anything else. They can bless their flasks. It's fine.
Yeah, or exact flasks.
It's fine. It's fine.
Well, no. That's what I was asking though. Like, how much more does a water skin hold? Because that would probably be good to have at least 1 or 2 of the party members at all times holding a water skin of holy water in case it does.
Water skins, 2 or 3 days of worth of water?
Yeah. something like
And
that.
a vial would be like 1 day.
A flask would be 1 day. A water skin would be... Jeez. You're making me look up everything. Gosh.
I was thinking like water skin is like 5 days or 3 days, something like that.
Oh, it's only on 5 days, but it is probably more than it's probably more than a day. It's probably 3.
Find it. Water skin. Just no description.
We'll
for it.
find out later when I pick it up. How's that, Q?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. I'll leave.
We're not worried about it right now.
Yeah. I'll leave mine as well, just for the sake of.
Okay, so who all is leaving any sort of water to be put?
I still really
Pick up
only
an hour
think.
for every order piece.
I still think we should only
No,
we should only bless 2 water flasks because obviously we still need drinkable water and we'd rather
Since
not
it's
drink
not
holy
holy
drinkable.
water. You
Well,
can drink
but
holy water.
we'd rather not waste holy water.
Well, if you drink
Well,
some,
I-
think about it when they
I
bite
think-
you.
Water
technically
skins are
could
cheap.
I could leave my regular water skin, but that would
Don't leave the
I
other
think-
one though. That is a bad idea.
yeah.
No, I don't care. He's leaving his.
We are
The
officially
last time
spending way
I
too much
broke
time
that
on
one
this.
out, everybody
Yeah.
got freaked out.
Yeah.
So, wait, I can
Yeah.
show it to Melandro.
Who is-
Melandro.
Who is doing it? Don't let anybody tell you what to do unless you think your character would let you tell them or would let others tell you what to do. Who's leaving it? Noah? Who else?
Me.
Protoss, Skimpy. 3 water
Yeah,
skins.
you sure you don't want any holy water?
Nah,
All right.
I think I'd rather just have the regular
3 should be
water
good enough anyways.
Three
than
yeah.
my intimidation.
Three for the people fighting with weapons. I mean
Alright.
that works.
It'll take him some time, so he says feel free not to rush.
Sometimes it's good just to splash things with holy water, of course, too.
Oh,
So.
so somebody write this down for next week.
Oh no, I've already got it written down.
Yeah, I
I'm not
wrote it down on mine. Go ahead and add it
I
on
took,
yours.
I
Thank
took,
you.
I took out my water skin, so I'm not gonna forget it because I would like my water skin.
Yep.
All right. So now, you guys will head out.
Yeah.
And are you just gonna walk down?
I was thinking about that.
Gonna walk down.
I
the
I was
Still-
thinking we all wear cloaks and we space ourselves out so that we are not going to really get any attention drawn to us.
That's a good idea.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
I don't think we have a cloak that fits me. Is the problem?
I'm gonna do my vagabond ways and just walk around.
Okay.
Well, you're fine, but yeah, we probably don't have a cloak that fits me, and I don't have traveling clothes. I know, like everybody gets with traveling clothes. Krotos doesn't have traveling clothes, so
Protoss
Yeah,
doesn't wear
Kratos
clothes.
just has.
no, he wears.
How long would it get us to the toy place?
Yeah, like how far is it?
It's a bit of a distance, but I mean it's still.
Well, the main because as it's obvious, we're trying to not be detected by the guards.
It's
I have
it's
nothing.
It's 2,000 feet.
Is it
I have-
more than 10 minutes?
No.
I could use 2 key points. I tell you guys, I could cast Pass Without Trace.
Oh yeah, and all of us we get all stealth and get a +10 to that. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
there you
probably
go.
that's probably the best idea.
That gives
Because
that
we
lets you
should
do
be
for everybody.
Because we should. Yeah, it's like everybody around you in like a 30-foot radius or something.
Anyone within 30 feet
20
of them gets
foot.
the buff.
Oh,
Yeah,
20?
whatever.
Oh, a distance not immediate to his like
Fair enough.
arm reach.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, we should do that. Because we don't.
A
want,
water
'cause we
skin.
definitely-
Sorry, a water skin can hold roughly half a gallon of water. That's 2 quarts, 8 pints. A pint is a pound the world
All right.
around.
We'll figure that out. We'll figure that out. Let's not worry about it right now.
Mhm.
All right.
So, we'll all roll. We'll
everybody,
all roll
please roll
stealth
stealth.
checks.
Everybody,
Yeah.
everybody, roll stealth, please.
Everyone, get in here.
Everybody, roll
You are
30,
not a grim pig.
30, 26.
I am a grim page. I don't know what you're talking about. If they don't kill me, I come back with like another one of
21.
me.
Wow.
There
yeah.
are now 2
Really?
Krotos.
17.
I know, right? I rolled it too.
So
Yeah.
Krotos just says bye.
Yeah. 28.
He also said bye.
Yep. All right.
So Krotos and Ian just
So,
kind of go poof.
all of you, that's a natural 1. And that's a 6. All right.
They'd have had to crit.
You managed
to
to
catch most of it.
be completely inconspicuous. Make your way down the road. It's not that far. It's actually this building here. It's right below, really close to the inn. This red-roofed building, kind of off the main thoroughfare here. And,
just imagining.
You approach this cramped little shop with a dark entrance portico, and there's a wooden sign hanging above that's shaped like a rocking horse with a bee engraved on both sides. And across, I'm sorry, on the other side of the entrance are 2 arched windows with dirty glass, and through that glass you can see jumbled displays of toys and hanging placards that have the words, "Is no fun, is no Blinsky."
Old Man Belinsky, like, you did that, right? I love that.
Huh? What?
Coraline, Babinski, Old Man Babinski.
This is Blinsky.
Did you say Babinski?
No, Blinsky.
Oh, I said Babinski.
Wow, that's a memory. I haven't seen Coraline since the theater. Good movie. Great movie.
Yeah.
All right.
I get I cannot shake the image of a 7-foot barbarian wearing nothing but perhaps a loincloth and some kind of cape around his back.
And a top hat. Hello, my baby. Hello, my... Okay, sorry.
Stealthily making his way without being seen by anyone. 7-foot bare-chested barbarian with a cape and a shield and a warhammer, all very clearly visible because he has nowhere to hide it. Not seen making his way to a toy shop.
Right.
That sounds like some kind of hardcore nightmare.
All right, so you walk inside, yes?
Yeah, and I go to one of the dolls.
Okay.
I think
well,
going inside
hang on.
would be the next step.
Yeah, you go inside, and there's a little ding 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 on the bell above the door will sound, and you hear coming from the back. And out inside the store, you see a motley collection of very odd toys in this dark, dusty building. But from the back of the store, this beaded curtain will part. You see a heavy-set man who's wearing a very quite moth-eaten jester's cap. Will step out. Look at the lot of you. You can see there's a monkey. There's actually a small monkey sitting on his shoulder. And he says, "Welcome, friends, to the house of Blinsky, where happiness and smiles can be bought at bargain prices. Perhaps you know a little child in need of joy? Yes? A little toy? Little toy? For a girl or boy? Yes?"
Well, I heard there was a new doll that you've made recently. New line of dolls, anyways.
"You have heard of my work? Oh, I am ecstatic."
Guy sounds awesome. But I'll just...
What are you trying to perceive, Melandro?
I'm looking for the doll.
Okay. So you do see a collection. There's a headless doll over on one side of it. You can see it says... there's a little placard that says "attachable heads" by this collection of heads that are sitting beside the doll. One has the eyes and mouth stitched shut, Coraline style.
Buttons over the eyes.
Yep. There's a series of wooden nesting dolls over on one side. And they're all laid out, like you can see them all displayed. And the smallest one on the inside is a mummified corpse. There's a ventriloquist dummy that looks like a very dark, severe man with a widow's peak haircut and a dark cape with red lining.
I wonder who that looks like.
I like this shop.
And these are just the things that resemble dolls, too.
This is a weird fascination.
I want to whisper to Ia.
You do, in fact, see another doll near the back of the store by the back counter, and it is a porcelain headed doll with a cloth body. Then it is the doll. It's what you've seen before.
It's what
Uncanny.
Looks just like her.
Yeah.
Are there copies of us in doll form by any chance?
Roll perception.
That was what.
I'm gonna also roll perception.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. Natural 20.
Oh my god, 2 natural 20s.
God.
No, there are not.
What do we see? Because we saw a little more than just, they don't happen to have any dolls of us.
No, did you say that you wanted to whisper me something? I thought I heard you say that earlier.
Yes. I want to ask you if you can see if any of these dolls are magical.
Oh.
So that would be an Arcana check.
No,
She has a cantrip.
I have a cantrip.
She can do that. That's true, yes.
Or a Lux.
Alright, so you're turning that on?
Or a Lux.
Yep.
Alright, you turn on your arcane sight. The pupils of your eyes grow to little red pinpricks and kind of change into swirling spirograph shapes. And you kind of look around. There is absolutely nothing in this store that has any kind of magic.
Including the guy?
Well, now we know.
Including the guy.
So he's not a voodoo serial killer. Got it.
Or his tutu-wearing monkey.
Or his tutu-wearing monkey. That's great.
So there's no magic in here.
Yeah, does it have a little...
But there's some pretty cool toys and everything, and Ian's kind of happy because it's all creepy.
Yeah, this is right up your alley.
So yeah, I'll point out the because I can only imagine I probably saw it. It might have popped out of the corner of my eye that I would have saw the doll.
Which doll? What?
The one we're here for.
Oh, well, I mean, with those 20s, you guys can.
We could see anything we wanted to.
Yeah,
in this place.
I'll say with the.
Yeah. Is the doll within reach, or do we have to ask him to get it? Because otherwise, we'd like the doll.
I would point it out. I would point it out like, that one over here. I heard of that one before.
Oh, that one. Oh, that one is not for sale. No, I am sorry. It already has a buyer.
Oh, who's buying it?
Noah says the Gimpy. It's not for sale.
Perception.
18 for the insight.
Persuasion, please.
Oh, okay, sure.
Okay. You seemed. What are you inciting?
Is the buyer is he when he says, "Oh, it's for a buyer"? Is he kind of is there a twitch in his throat? Is it for
someone's good?
Fear or
anything? So good.
Yeah.
With an 18, that's
what I'm
hard to
looking for.
tell.
Okay.
That's a good roll.
No, it's understandable.
No, what I said.
I'm trying to see. No, it doesn't seem to be bothered. He seems to be just talking about a sale.
Okay.
Oh wait,
Go ahead.
hang on. Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, I missed the very crucial detail. Yeah, no, there's definitely a hint of fear. There.
Ha.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We can guess the buyer from that alone. There's only one thing to really be afraid of here.
So you ask him who it was.
Me?
Yeah. What? No, not you. Not you at all.
He's local. Hey, do you not wish
Fair enough.
in trouble?
I do have a complaint though.
Oh, sorry. Complaint? Are you not happy with everything?
The problem lies in it. The doll looks just a little too much like my friend for me to really be comfortable with you selling it to someone.
He blinks. He looks someone? Yo.
Well, I wouldn't say
That
looks
is
like someone
ridiculous.
as much as I would say it is an exact replica of someone. I'd very much appreciate if...
No.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I was just saying, after you're done, I want to whisper to Gimpy and Ia.
Yeah.
Someone would take advantage. Little tiny ones.
I do hate to reveal the nature of what the buyer wanted it for, but again, it is an exact replica of my friend. I would appreciate...
I don't like these thoughts. No. Give me another persuasion, please.
Sure, yeah.
He seems to be kind of about this whole thing.
Guided thing him.
What are
Yes!
you doing? Okay, 20.
I was just gotta do it. Gotta do it.
Okay. Thank you for those new disciples.
Woo.
There is man who lives in town. He asks for dolls. He does not pay for dolls. He says he will burn down Linsky's shop. I try to make him happy, but he will not be. Just wants more dolls.
I'm afraid if he's been doing it.
Isaac is the man. I don't want him to bring trouble, but he's doing this for wrong. This is bad. Not like these.
I hate to imply something sour, though he may have done something like this before.
Landro, you definitely know.
Oh yeah.
Isaac is the local enforcer. Very much a bully. Works for the town burgomaster. And he is well known to take delight in meting out punishment.
Perhaps, for now, our best course of action would be if we may ask to safeguard the doll. And if he asks why you don't have it...
Then he burned my shop down. No.
If he asks why you don't have it, you can say it was stolen. We can even make a little bit of evidence to point that there might have been a robbery.
The doll stays here. I will take care of it. Comes to that.
When is he due?
When is he due to pick it up? Yes.
Say what now?
When is he due to come pick up the doll?
I sent out a message yesterday. He may be along any time. I do not know.
Would you mind terribly if we waited in... Was that a no, or
no? That was
like
just
a
him.
no as you can't.
He's just.
Oh, he was making noises.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. He seems very distressed by this, and he's not quite right in the head. So.
Yeah. He has a monkey and a tutu on his shoulder. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can tell that.
Selling
Would
happiness in the shithole. Yeah, he's not right.
No
Would
one
you
wants
mind? Sorry about that.
Go ahead, go.
No, you can go. No, you've been waiting.
No one wants to speak softly. Whisper to Gimpy and Ia, and ask Gimpy, "Do you see in the dark?"
I don't believe halflings do, actually.
No, I don't think
Halflings do not, and magical darkness is different.
Well, Ia, would you feel comfortable as acquiring that doll?
You
Why?
mean,
Yeah.
I mean, he did just say that he would take care of it if it was to come up.
He seems to be.
Ia can see in the dark, right? I asked her. I'm assuming she tells me she can see in the dark.
So hang on.
I can
Hang
see in
on.
the dark. I
While
mean,
you guys
I am
are
a
doing
tiefling.
this, he starts mumbling to himself, and after a few seconds, he brings it over to a workbench and starts fiddling with it.
Oh, okay.
Well, while they're doing that, while he's fiddling, I still ask her, would you be comfortable getting it if we have to?
I wouldn't be entirely comfortable with it, but what are you planning on doing?
Well, if the time comes and we need to, I can make so nobody can see and you can see.
If it's magical darkness, she can't see through it.
Unless if she's got Devil's Sight, which I don't know, but I'm just letting you know, mechanically speaking.
All right, what is everybody's passive perceptions?
19.
13. 19? Wow, that is
14.
awesome.
Where do I find that out?
It's your wisdom score.
Yeah, wisdom score plus 10. Oh, no, wait, yeah.
I heard.
Wisdom plus the 3, so I got 16, 17, 18, 19.
Okay, so
Mine it.
everybody above 14, which sounds like everybody.
Well, I'm 14 exactly.
Okay,
So,
no,
no.
that's fine. That's fine.
I'm not. I wouldn't notice it.
I think Ia would. She has a negative. Yeah, she has a 9.
Yeah.
So wait, passive guys. Passive perception only
is 10 plus your modifier.
10 plus your
10
modifier.
plus your modifier.
Yeah.
So 9.
So,
They changed it?
It's 10 plus your modifier.
It's 10.
That's it.
In fact, it should have filled in by itself.
My
passive wisdom,
and I think
my passive perception is 13.
It does include proficiency.
Oh yeah,
It does
13.
include
Yeah,
And it
I got
does include
13.
proficiency.
Does it? But it's on the sheet.
broke.
It's on the sheet.
It's a below charisma.
Yep. Doesn't
Mine
alert
says 19 on
give...
the sheet.
If yours says 19 on the sheet, then
Gimpy's got 14.
that's impressive.
Protoss
Also,
has 13.
Noah, don't you have alert? Doesn't that give you plus 5 passive perception?
No. That is observant.
That's right. My bad.
Is that why you have a 19? How do you bloody have a 19?
I have proficient. I have plus 4. I don't know. The
I
sheet
just
gave me
can't
19.
be surprised why all conscious.
Okay,
Yeah, that is
so
weird. I don't know why it says 19, but
Gimpy
it's still
and
high. You still
Melandro.
have like a 16.
Gimpy and Melandro. You're gonna notice. Outside of the window, somebody is looking in and is watching you guys.
That's not at all creepy.
Do we recognize them?
You do not. Well, you don't.
I'm
Even
just
Melandro
gonna-
doesn't?
So
Fine.
he sees that you see him, and he's made, and he bolts, and that's where we're gonna call it for the night.
All right.
I was
gonna
going
play
to
with
ask the
more
guy
dolls.
about another one of the dolls.
All right.
Now we'll
That was a
have
concession.
plenty of time for that. We'll have plenty of time for
Yeah.
that, but that's gonna be it for the evening.
Cool, man.
Okay.
All right, I guess.
So
Nice.
thank you, everybody. If you guys need to go for whatever reason, feel free to go. But this has been D&D. Thank you, everybody, for joining us, and we'll be back next Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Central Time.
Sunday.
We're mainstream guys. We're Sunday night D&D.
Yeah, you guys are in the prime slot.
Mainstream.
Thank you, everybody, for the hosts. We had a lot of amazing hosts this evening. Thank you especially to Torte, that
Yeah.
donation.
Thank you, Torte.
sir. I'm going to put that bear shield to good use. They're going to get that soon. And thank you to Torte for the follow, I guess the follow a few days ago. Thank you to all the people who did, all the hosts. You guys are awesome. We're going to be back. I said Sunday. That's right. Tuesday, 8:30 p.m. Central Time. Somewhere between 8:30 and 9. I haven't decided yet if we're going to go back to a 9 o'clock slot for non-D&D nights, because it's going to be a non-D&D night. We're doing Skyrim again. Mod, it's Skyrim. Yes.
Skyrim.
And it looks freaking beautiful.
Q playing games.
Yay, playing games again. Yay.
How long has it been since you enjoyed the playing?
It's been a while.
Do you have that Falcon Punch headshot from a mile away saved from your Skyrim? Do you remember
The
that?
Falcon. Oh, that? Oh, yeah, no. That's still highlighted. Highlighted.
You should highlight it. You should make sure you link it or whatever in the chat. So people can
I
watch
might
it.
play it. As
That
well.
was
no.
glorious.
I'll figure it out. It was hilarious.
That was glorious.
Yes, and with the return of Skyrim and other games, comes the return of the paunch. The exclamation point paunch will be back.
Punch, kick.
And you know what? For the first night, I'm gonna do this. For the first Tuesday, I'm turning down the cooldown. I'm gonna turn it down to like 2 minutes.
Oh
There's a
man, dude, you're
cooldown
gonna get
for
all
punch.
sorts of wailed.
I
You're
know.
gonna get all sorts
it's gonna
of
be
wailed.
ridiculous.
I feel sorry for you, Q.
Yeah.
This Falcon sword.
It's still gonna be. I don't know if I'm gonna do permadeath runs or not. I haven't decided because I've got a ton of new like dungeons that I try. So yeah, Falcon.
Yeah.
Falcon will be
your
back.
arms back and forth dodging.
Yeah, Paunch will be back. Kick will be back. Paunch is gonna be the only one on the reduced, but
Yeah, kicks. He's
Best
really
in life will be
bad.
back.
yeah.
He's bad
He's
at
back.
dodging kick.
Yeah.
If you guys want to get a hit in, do it with
If
a
you-
kick
if you don't
because
know what
you
this is-
cannot block those.
If you don't know what this is, when I'm streaming regular games, commands that play sounds in my channel. It plays Falcon Punch and Falcon Kick. If it's if it's a Falcon Punch, I have to literally stop whatever I'm doing and do this motion. I literally have to block the punch. If it's a kick, I have to block the other direction.
But he's so used to doing only the punch that he still has not yet
I still have
formatted
trouble with the
himself to
kicks.
do the kick.
Yeah. So that's it's interesting because all I hear is Falcon, and I don't know if it's gonna be punch or kick.
Or if it's just going to be
And
Falcon.
if you succeed and I don't block it successfully, then you get levels in the channel. That's essentially the. So that's what's gonna happen. Let's do a Twitch. Let's find somebody to host. And if you wouldn't mind, let's do a WeBad raids. Let's go ahead and do a full-on WeBad raids. If you would not mind coming along with me, please.
Let me get on Twitch so I can, because I forgot I haven't opened it up yet once I restarted my computer.
Hey, that's not working. Browser not working.
Alright.
Fail. Alright, we're just gonna get back to this. Who can we raid? Oh man, I haven't raided him, I don't think ever. If not a very long time. Let's go say hello to Monstar.
Hype.
Monstar, hype.
Monstar, hype.
All right, he's playing what everybody else on Twitch is playing right now.
Overwatch.
And that's Overwatch. Yes, exactly. All right.
I had like 30 people I was following playing Overwatch today.
Turned around and
Yeah, I mean, it's a fun game. It's a fun little game.
Yeah, don't
I want
anything
to start
over
streaming again,
there.
too.
Alright.
I try to figure out this for my work schedule.
Hey, you guys get streaming again. Let me know. We'll get hyped on the channel. So yeah, we got a couple of our players do stream, and then of course Merlin also has a book that.
Where is he?
Oh yeah,
I
I need
did
to
not
get
know
that
that.
book.
Pushing.
I did not know that.
Yeah, there's a command for it.
Seriously.
Yeah. Exclamation point Merlin book.
I'm 16 on all.
There you go.
I'd
With
love
the
to
Amazon
I'd
link.
love to get to the stream again.
It's porn art is what it is. It's
Hey Merlin,
What
my
is
next
that?
paycheck, I'm gonna buy your book.
it's girly art. It's
What?
There are two kind of people who are going to buy the book. People who appreciate art, really good art. Like I love this stuff. I love what he does. And then people who want to see the outlines of naked shit. Those are the two kind of people who are going to buy your book.
Actually, there's a third kind.
You've told me as
like
much.
me, I want to support Merlin.
You've told me as much.
I will have you know that every single one of the people in that book actually asked to be a part of that book because it's so awesome. Thank you. So.
It's a great book. I have the book. No, it's been
showing point.
with the rest of my books. Sorry.
Wow, that's an expensive book.
I have the book.
All right, let's do this.
Seriously.
We better raid. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you next week. Hopefully, we'll see you on Tuesday as well. Come join us. We'll do some crazy Skyrim modded stuff. Adios.
Good night, everybody.
I timed that literally the exact moment after you.
God, it is weird playing this character.
Okay, I
Holy
thought I-
shit.